The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Listen to what the poets say. Do you know that old age may come after you with grace and force and fascination? And now in age, I bud again. Yes, that's what they say. There is so much magnificent verse written that extols the virtues of old age. Unfortunately, much of it is sung by young poets. Our mystery drama, Talk to Me, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars John Beal and Paul Hecht. Grow old along with me. The best is yet to be. The last of life, for which the first was made. That is according to Mr. Robert Browning. And why not? After a lifetime of labor and responsibility, doesn't a man deserve to enjoy the fruits of old age? Well, he gets the fruits all right, but there's no guarantee that those fruits will be mellow or sweet or luscious. We're in a little supermarket or superette or convenience store in an urban neighborhood that has seen better days.
Hey, Benny. Benny, enough of that music, huh? What is this, for crying out loud? One of them discos? Knock it off, I said. And go down to the cellar and bring up them potatoes.
I'm wearing my brand new jacket.
So take off your brand new jacket.
All right, I'm going. It would seem, Mrs. Seraphin, that young people these days have eardrums made of stainless steel.
Yeah. Huh, what do you got there? A hot roll and a container of milk.
Apropos, I was reading in the paper just the other day.
The roll's a dime.
Can you imagine? A roll used to be 2 cents.
Milk, 61.
And milk, you know, they used to have 3 different grades, A, B, and C.
That's going to be 71 cents.
And the grocer would actually ladle the grade C milk out of one of those huge cans. You'd have to bring your own pail to the store.
You got 71 cents, mister.
Oh, yes. And butter. Now, butter would be kept in one of those enormous tubs.
71 out of 1. Here's your 29 cents change.
And he'd have to carve out a 1/4 pound or a 1/2 pound or however big a piece you want.
Who's next? You next, lady.
Would you like to operate that way?
What I'd like is for you to get out of this lady's way because you're holding up the parade. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, it is a hot day for this kind of work, isn't it? I've been living in this neighborhood, years and years. I've seen this street torn up and repaved. I've forgotten how many times. What are you fellas drilling for this morning, oil?
Mac, you just want to stand out of the way, huh?
Oh, I beg your pardon. Oh, just in time for the mail. Say, it sure looks like a heavy load this morning. You know, I never cease to marvel over the way you fellas do that. How you pop those letters into the slot so fast. My name's Marlowe, John J. Marlowe. But I'm not asking you to stop and look specially for me. I can wait my turn.
You want to look out, huh?
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I was crowding you. I'll just stay back here against the wall. Do they still use that Model A sorting machine in the post office these days? I used to work for the company that made them. Well, I didn't work for them exactly. I was with the accounting firm that did their books. I'm a CPA myself. But I always believed there were advantages in working for a big outfit. Well, say, you work for the biggest outfit in the country, don't you? I guess that's all the mail, huh? Well, have a good day, even though you didn't bring me anything. Say, do you mind if I ask you this? I know it sounds silly, but Are there people who blame you if they don't get a letter?
It's a world full of creeps, mister.
Well, see you around.
Hello, this is Johnny Marlowe, Jr. Sorry I'm out, but just leave your name and phone number, and I'll get back to you the split second I return. Now, just wait for that beep, and then let it all hang out.
Hi, Johnny. This is Dad. Nothing special. Just thought I'd buzz you out there and we'd shoot the breeze. Johnny, I know how busy you are and everything, but I wish you could find just a few minutes now and then to talk to me sometime. Please. Johnny? Johnny.
This is Lieutenant Frank Stillwagon of your police department making this TV appeal to the people of the community. Last night, an old man, a watchman at the Simmons warehouse at Brand Place and 9th Street, was brutally gunned down. Now, if anyone has seen or heard anything or has any information at all whatsoever, please telephone this special number, 555-2211. Let me repeat that, 555-2211. Please, call and talk to us. No matter how unimportant you think your information might be, we want to listen to you. Thank you.
555-2211. 555-2211.
Lieutenant Stillwagon here.
Yes.
May I help you?
I'm calling this number about that murder.
Yeah?
I'd like to talk about it.
Certainly. What is there you have to tell us?
Well,
Yeah? Sir, this is an important communications line. We have to keep it open. If you really have nothing to say, you'll have to hang up.
But I do have something to say. I happen to have some information.
Oh, what sort of information?
Well, I think I saw the person who did it.
What is your name, sir?
My name is Marlowe, John J. Marlowe.
Mr. Marlowe, if you'll just give me your address.
Mr. Marlowe, Lieutenant Stillwagon.
Oh, please, come in.
My credentials.
Oh, I believe you. I recognize your voice. Won't you sit down? Oh, here, at the table.
Oh.
I've prepared some tea. Oh, would you rather have coffee?
No, nothing for me, thank you.
A drink, perhaps?
No, never on duty.
But you're a guest in my house.
This isn't a social call, Mr. Marlowe. I do have your name right, don't I? John J. Marlowe?
Yes, John Jacob Marlowe. I was named after my grandfather. He was a member of the police department.
Was he?
Yes, back when Theodore Roosevelt was commissioner. Is it generally known today that Theodore Roosevelt was once the police commissioner of New York City?
I couldn't say.
Oh, when Teddy became president, Grandfather Marlowe joined his personal staff.
Now, Mr. Marlowe, you said you saw the person that murdered the night watchman.
Oh, well, I said I thought I saw.
Yeah, that means you had to be in the vicinity of Brand Place and 9th Street at approximately 11 p.m. last night?
Yes.
Yes. May I ask why you were there?
Well, I was out for a walk.
At that hour?
Well, if you can't sleep, you might as well go out for a stroll. You'd be surprised how little sleep you need when you get old. You enter another world.
Yeah, Mr. Marlowe.
A world that no young person could ever hope to understand. You have to live there yourself.
Mr. Marlowe, what did you see?
What did I see? I was passing by the front of the Simmons warehouse.
On 9th Street. Yeah, go on.
And I saw a young man. He must have been running up from Brand Place.
Yeah, the break-in was on the Brand Place side. Where'd he go?
Where? He just kept going up Brand Place.
And how far were you from the corner of Brand and 9th?
How far? Oh, maybe 30 or 40 feet.
Did the person see you?
Oh, I don't think so. He was too busy running.
Had you heard a shot?
Well, I may have. but I'm not sure.
Mr. Marlowe, you were 30 to 40 feet from the corner. Now, it was a dark night without a moon. How could you tell he was a young man?
Well, I got to look at him as he passed under the street lamp. I could see he was young. Somewhere about 20. Not very tall. Perhaps 5'6".
Uh-huh. Anything else?
Yes. I could see a scar on his cheek.
Yeah, that would have to be on his left cheek.
Yes. And he had black hair. Long. Came down on his shoulders.
How was he dressed?
He was wearing jeans. And a red and white jacket.
Okay, Mr. Marlowe, this is very good, excellent.
Let me see if I can remember something more.
Well, if you do, just give us a call, huh? Thank you.
Must you go?
Oh, Tom, forget the rest of the files. I just came across a mug shot of the suspect we want. Name's Benny Seraphin. Place to look for him is probably over at his old lady's grocery store on 10th. Get Harry, we'll pick him up. I'm looking... Hey, you there, freeze.
Hold up. Please, don't shoot.
We're police officers.
Police? What do you want?
You keep your hands where I can see him. Your name, Benny Seraphin?
What did he do?
I didn't do nothing, Ma. I didn't do nothing.
It's police. Why are they after you with guns?
I don't know, Ma.
Turn that thing off. Now, what did you do?
Nothing, Ma. I swear.
Check him out, Tom.
Hey, what are you doing to my son?
Clean, huh? He must have gotten rid of the weapon.
Get rid of what?
All right, kid, let's go.
Go where? Where are you taking him?
Benny Seraphin, you are being arrested on suspicion of murder committed during an armed robbery. Anything you say may be used against you. Where were you last night, Benny? Around 11?
I was out walking.
Yeah, that's right. In the neighborhood of Brand Place and 9th.
I was nowhere near it. I was uptown.
Doing what? Rolling drunks?
No.
Oh, excuse me. I guess you never rolled a drunk in your life, huh? Did you?
Yeah, just once. And I paid for it, didn't I?
Now you're stepping up in class, Benny. Armed robbery.
No.
And you sure bungled it, huh? You thought you could get him to open the safe, but you panicked and shot him. So all you could get was his wallet.
I didn't do it.
And all he had was $60. How do we know, Benny? His wife told us. You are so dumb, you know, you didn't even have enough brains to throw the wallet away. It was in your pocket when we picked you up with the $60.
Let me tell you about the wallet. It's about, I don't know, 3 in the morning. I'm just walking down the street. I see this wallet laying on the sidewalk. It's a real leather wallet. So I decided to keep it.
You want me to believe the killer threw the wallet away and you just happened to find it?
It's true.
With the money inside.
The money's mine.
Now, where would you get $60, Benny? You're not working.
I got it from the cash register in my mother's store.
You mean you swiped it?
So I swiped it, but I was nowhere near that warehouse last night.
Benny, we got a witness.
You can't have a witness. How could there be a witness? How could somebody have seen me if I wasn't there?
You were there, Benny. You were there.
On the one hand, we have the testimony of Mr. John J. Marlowe, an elderly, respectable gentleman. On the other, the claims of young Mr. Benny Seraphin, whose character could scarcely be described as beyond reproach. However, if you have been listening closely, you know already which of them is telling the truth. And your knowledge shall be further tested in Act 2. God sends us nothing but riddles and contradictions which exist side by side. So said Fyodor Dostoevsky. And since this is a story of crime and most likely punishment, we can turn to no wiser authority. So here we have the accusation and the denial. Each may be true. Each may be false. How can this be? Listen. Consider.
Mama.
So, here you are, Benny. In jail.
Please, Mama.
Oh, it's a good thing your father's dead.
Do you have to talk about it?
Didn't I say it? Didn't I say you'd sit in jail one day?
Mama, I'm being framed. Can't you understand?
Why? Why'd they pick on you?
Because I'm the toughest guy on the block.
So? Who told you to be the toughest?
You gotta be tough, Mama. Otherwise they walk all over you.
Benny, I want to know one thing. No matter how bad it is, I want to know the truth.
Mama, I didn't do it.
You can't lie to me. Tell me the truth. Look in my eyes, Benny. Now, tell me.
I didn't do it.
You didn't do it, huh? So how come they found the wallet? The watchman's wallet in your pocket?
Mama, I tried to explain.
Don't explain. Just tell the truth.
It is the truth.
And the witness, huh? They got a witness. Seen you done it. Hey, officer, come over here. Let me out.
Mama, don't go, please.
What am I going to stay here for?
Hey, come back. Mama,
I'll come back when you're going to tell me the truth.
Lieutenant, I'm being framed.
Come on, Benny.
Lieutenant, I may have stepped out of line once or twice, maybe.
Once or twice?
Okay, but I could never kill nobody.
There's always a first time.
I know it looks bad, but I ain't a killer. You gotta believe me.
Benny, your own mother doesn't believe you.
Isn't this just a glorious morning? Oh, is the soup 42 cents? Oh, goodness, it goes up by the day, doesn't it? When they had that inflation in Germany during the 20s, right after the First War, people used to paper the walls with the currency.
It's 8:37.
Well, such a little bit? What'd I buy? Oh, temporal mores. That's Latin. It means old times, old customs.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Seraphin. I'm sorry.
Oh, Madre de Dios.
Oh, please, don't cry. Oh, well, you mustn't cry like that. Was it something I just said? Oh, tell me. What's wrong?
My son.
Yes?
My only son,
What did he do, Mrs. Seraphin?
He just broke my heart.
Oh, is that all? Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Seraphin. Excuse me. I didn't mean to joke. It's just that, well, I also have a son, an only son. And he broke my heart, too. A long time ago. But you get over it.
No.
No, you never get over it. But what's to be done? Perhaps they were born to break our hearts.
What did I ever do to him? I don't know.
Well, I know what I did to mine. I was a failure in his eyes. A man who never stood up on his own. I spent my life working for lesser men. But it was the only way I could be sure that he and his mother would be decently taken care of. Shouldn't that count for something?
Oh, I am sorry. I have no business to bother a customer.
Oh, it's perfectly all right.
You don't come to hear my troubles.
Well, let me help you.
Oh, how can you help me?
Well, someone with a fresh perspective. Just talk to me. I promise I'll listen. Just talk to me.
My son, he's a bad boy. Yes, but not a real bad boy. You understand?
Certainly.
I say to him, you go to school. What kind of job can you get if you don't go to school?
Why is it so hard to make them see it?
He laughs at me. So now he's 24 years old. What's he going to do? Nothing. Get into trouble. He steals. He fights. But one thing he don't do. He don't lie to his mama. Till now. Till just now. The police, they say he killed a man.
Your son?
Tell me the truth, I ask him. I'm innocent, Mama, he says. I'm innocent.
Well, isn't he?
How? The police have evidence and a witness.
Oh.
A witness. A man who seen my son on the street that night. And so, my son lies.
Well, perhaps the witness might be mistaken.
How? He's on the street. On Brand Place and 9th.
What?
And he sees Benny come running from the warehouse. And he sees everything. He sees Benny's face with the scar and...
The witness described your son? This alleged witness actually described your son, Benny?
And now I know. My son is a liar and a murderer.
No, he's not.
What's the use?
Mrs. Seraphin, I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to.
I better close this door for a while. Lie down.
Listen to me. I didn't mean to describe your son. I'll have to go to the police station right now.
What are you talking about?
I'm the person who... I'm the witness.
You?
I didn't know it was your son. I never would have... Well, I'll have to tell him I was wrong. I didn't see anyone that night. I'll say so.
You? I see you come in here. An old man. I never stop to talk to you. I'm so busy and tired and... Oh, you are such a good person with such a kind heart.
I didn't mean to implicate your son.
What could you do? An honest man like you. Keep quiet?
Well, I only wanted some... No, I'll tell them the truth. It's all a lie. I wasn't even there.
You think now you're going to make it look like you was crazy. No, don't do this to yourself.
The net result of what you're saying, then, is this. You called a special number, and you told a deliberate falsehood.
Yes, Lieutenant.
Why?
I was lonely.
Oh, I see. You were lonesome.
No, that's not what I said. I said I was lonely.
There's a difference?
May you never know it.
Go ahead.
I had to have somebody to talk to.
You mean in this whole city, 9-10 million people, you can't find a single person to talk to?
That's right.
I find that hard to believe.
Why? One morning, Lieutenant, you wake up and you look around you and you say to yourself, where did everybody go? You've outlived your friends. You've outlasted your enemies. And you've overstayed your welcome.
So, you called up just to have someone to talk to, huh?
Yes, sir.
You realize that such an act is against the law, deliberately misleading the police.
I can see that.
Fortunately for you, it isn't true.
What isn't true?
I don't believe a word you're saying.
Lieutenant, I've told you the truth.
You see, there's one thing about people. Whether they're honest or crooked, they're true to their nature. You've been a law-abiding citizen all your life. People like you don't lie to the police.
Why is it so hard for you to understand?
You don't lie to us because we represent the safe, the reasonable society that you believe in. Now, when your boy was growing up, didn't you always say to him, son, if you're ever lost or in trouble, you go to the nearest policeman, he's your friend?
Yes, I remember.
It isn't in you to lie to me.
But I wasn't there. I made it up.
If you weren't there, how could you describe him so accurately? Well, how?
I don't know.
You were there.
How? Why? That neighborhood, late at night, I'm afraid to go there in the daytime. What would I be doing in that place?
I don't know.
I had no reason.
No reason that you can remember.
I'll have you know that my memory is as good as it ever was. Well, almost.
Maybe you don't want to remember. Or maybe you've convinced yourself that you really weren't there and that you didn't see anyone. And now you believe that.
You came to my house. I lied to you. Now I'm telling the truth. All I wanted was attention, just some human contact, even for a brief moment. And you refused to understand it.
No, I understand. She got to you.
Who got to me?
His mother. She's an attractive lady.
What are you implying?
A good figure of a woman. Man to man, Mr. Marlowe.
How can you make such an accusation?
Accusation? I guess when you were younger, you'd have considered that a compliment.
I consider that an insult.
Still in all...
You have no right to humiliate me in this manner. If my son were here...
Mr. Marlowe, it's easy to see, and it's understandable. You're an old man. You're alone in the world.
Don't you dare say that. I'm not a public charge. I was a man of substance in my time. I'm a certified public accountant. I taught economics at the State University. Well, it was only the night extension course, but still, I own my own home. I'm a veteran of 2 world wars.
Yes, Mr. Marlowe, but the fact is, a nice woman, a very kind and loving woman, because she is all of those things, offers to be your friend.
She made no such offer.
And so you decided to change your story.
I was not out on the street that night.
How do you know?
How do I know?
Yeah, you reach a certain age, Mr. Marlowe. Your memory can play tricks.
I didn't see him. Please believe me, I didn't see him.
Then why? I mean, how could you give us such an accurate description?
Why? How?
Yeah.
Wait. Now I know. Now I know why I described him. Him of all people, Benny Seraphin.
If he knows why, then he knows something we don't know. Wait. Perhaps we do know. The reason, the impetus, the motivation was all there to be seen. Or I should say to be heard. If you know what to look for, it's right out there in the open. But enough of this cryptic commentary. I'll return shortly with Act 3. Gossamer strands of memory, how lightly they imprison our thoughts, how easily broken and blown away. And yet, if we would recapture the past, we must strive to reweave them and somehow create the same pattern. But is it ever precisely, exactly the same? Is close enough good enough?
No, that one isn't it either.
Mr. Marlowe, I can't kill an afternoon in a record shop listening.
Just a few more, please. Nor is that the one. Oh, I'd know it the moment I heard it.
Well, what are we doing?
It'll come to me.
What's going to come to you?
It had a certain kind of rhythm.
Now, look, Mr. Marlowe, I'm trying to humor you.
Please don't say that. Just listen.
Why do I have to?
This one. This is it.
What?
This music will prove my point.
What point?
Listen.
Well, I can't.
I'll make it lower. It's very strong, dramatic. That sort of rhythm makes a very vivid impression.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't it?
So?
That morning, I was in his mother's store, and this music was playing. It was extremely loud.
Mr. Marlowe, I can't see what you're driving at.
Actually, it was very annoying, distracting.
So what else is new?
His mother was angry. She shouted at him. That's when I saw him for the first time. He was leaning against some shelves in the rear of the store, and this loud music was coming from one of those big transistor radios.
What are you getting at, Mr. Marlowe?
I almost became physically ill because she was angry and he was angry, and this music was blaring, and I suppose it all seared itself on my memory.
Yeah, now, please, Mr. Marlowe.
Now, you're a police officer. Surely you're aware that there can be an atmosphere of violence, and it was there. And I saw his face with this ragged scar, the long black hair, and the stark white against the blood red of his jacket.
Okay, Mr.
Please,
Marlowe.
hear me out. That moment, the picture of him burned itself into my mind, perhaps my subconscious mind. And then it passed. I didn't think anything at all about it.
Okay, I take your word for it.
And then I heard your appeal being broadcast. I needed someone to talk with, but I could only talk to you if I had information about the killer. And then that song came back into my head, and the picture of a long-haired, scar-faced boy in a red and white jacket flashed through my mind. I no longer knew who he was, but he was someone I could talk about.
I see.
I no longer associated him with a real person. I believed he was a figment of my imagination.
Yeah.
You don't believe it. Lieutenant, what I'm saying happens to be psychologically valid.
Sure.
And that's the true story.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter.
It certainly does. I intend to withdraw my statement.
Well, I suppose you can do that, if you like.
And if it comes down to it, I can always say that I'm not really sure. I couldn't swear to the identification under oath.
All right.
You don't have a case against the boy.
Oh, yes, we do. We don't need your identification anymore.
Why not?
Because we have the wallet with the $60. Your call to us served to direct our attention towards certain specific faces in our files. And once we knew enough to pick up Benny Seraphin, the case just laid itself out.
But he's innocent.
Then how does he account for the wallet?
But I made the whole thing up. You refuse to believe me.
Yeah, well, even if I did, you know what they say, truth is stranger than fiction.
Oh, Lieutenant.
Mr. Marlowe, are you okay?
I don't know. I don't know.
Are you feeling sick or something?
Is it possible that I'm becoming senile? Did I really go for a walk that night and not remember? What am I going to do, Lieutenant?
Hey, look, why don't I give you a lift home? You can take a little nap.
As if that would settle everything. No. There's one way I can find out. Do you suppose you could take me to the jail?
So what do you want?
I want to help you.
Haven't you helped me enough?
Well, maybe you can help me.
Why should I?
Please.
What do you want from me?
Were you there?
Well, didn't you say I was there?
But never mind what I said. I have to know. I must know for sure.
Look, I don't have to put up with this. I got rights. I don't have to stand for some crazy old guy coming into my cell.
A crazy old guy. I've lived to hear it.
What are you going to do, bust out crying?
Probably.
What do you want from me? It ain't my fault you got old.
Well, it isn't my fault either. Please, tell me. It's so important to me. If you were there that night, then I was there too. And I never knew it. But if you weren't, then I wasn't there either. And I only saw you in my subconscious.
What does all that mean?
Please, just tell me the truth. My life, or whatever little is left of it, depends on it.
Okay. I was there.
You were?
But not when you said. Not 11 o'clock at night. 4 in the morning. A long time after it happened. I was coming home. I took a shortcut through Brand Place. There it is, laying on the sidewalk. This great-looking wallet. Just like I told the cops.
And that's the truth?
Yeah. For all the good it's going to do me.
I believe you.
Yeah, with that and a token, I can get a ride on the subway. No, I'll never get out of here. I'll never ride on a subway again in my life. I never thought I'd miss it.
I remember when they built part of the subway. Manhattan Island is practically solid rock, you know. It was the engineering marvel of the age.
Don't start that stuff, huh?
But you're telling the truth.
Who's going to believe it?
A good lawyer can make people believe it. What sort of lawyer do you have?
What do you think? Oh, sure, there's lawyers could beat this rap for me, but my old lady don't have $1 million. So you know what I get? A lawyer appointed by the court. Now, you know who he turns out to be? Some old hack who knows nothing, or some young guy just out of school who has to learn everything.
We'll just have to do something about that.
Yeah, like what?
Get you a good lawyer.
You got the dough?
I don't have very much money.
So what are we talking about?
I'm the one who got you into this. I'll have to get you out, somehow.
Yeah, sure.
I'm a CPA, but I always worked for a large firm.
Is that a fact?
It caused tension between my wife and son on the one hand and me on the other, but...
Are you for real?
They didn't respect me. But a man has to follow his own inclination. Now, the point to all this
is... there's a point.
My old company retained a law firm. Top people. And the senior partner owes me a favor. I haven't spoken to him in years, but he'll remember. You'll have the best legal counsel in town.
You know, Pop, you look kind of tired. Why don't you go home and take a nap, huh?
May I help you?
I see by the plaque that your name is Miss Rawlings, huh?
Yes.
Well, you must be new here.
Oh, I should hope not. It's been 13 years.
13 years?
Mm-hmm.
Has it been that long since I was here last? Yes, I retired 14 years ago.
Well, What may I do for you, sir?
Oh, my name is Marlowe. John J. Marlowe. Is J.R. here? I don't have an appointment, but we never stood on ceremony.
Oh, I beg your pardon, sir, but, whom did you wish to see?
J.R. Oh, well, look, this is J.R. Stebbins and Associates, isn't it?
Oh, old Mr. Stebbins. He's no longer with us.
Say, what'd that old codger do, retire? He swore he'd die at his desk.
He did.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's at least 8, 9 years ago.
J.R. He's dead, huh?
Yes, well, did you wish to see someone else?
Someone else? I don't know. It's just that I was counting on... Oh, maybe Bill Runciman.
Oh, Mr. Runciman is no longer with the firm. He sold his interest and moved. I think he's in Florida. Most of the older partners retired. Would you care to see Mr. Slade?
I don't know him.
Mr. Stein? Mr. Arliss? Mr. Torrance?
I don't know any of them.
I suppose you could say it's an entirely new firm.
Yes.
Sir, are you all right?
What? Well, thank you very much for your courtesy.
Hello there, this is Johnny Marlowe, Jr. Sorry I'm out, but I'm glad you called. So you just leave your name and your phone number and whatever's on your mind, and I'll get back to you the split second I return. Just wait for that beep and then let it all hang out.
Johnny, this is your dad. I just called you to let you know that I should have a new address very soon. You were right, I guess. When you're old and you live alone, by yourself, you can do all sorts of crazy things. Could you call me next Sunday? I'll stay home and wait.
Mr. Marlowe, mind if I come in?
All right.
Thanks.
What's it all about, Lieutenant?
Yeah, what's it about? That's a good question. You suppose we could figure out the answer over a cup of tea?
Oh, certainly. I always have a pot on the stove. Won't you sit down?
Yeah, thanks.
I have some cookies also. Would you like some?
Sure. Oh, very nice. Oh, that warehouse holdup, Mr. Marlowe, and the murder, you know how that kind of thing gets solved? If at all. You know how we catch that type of killer? If we ever do.
Oh, wait. Haven't you been saying that you've already got the guilty party? Benny Seraphin?
Yeah, well, no. Seems that the guilty party is a fellow named Eddie Smith.
I don't follow you, Lieutenant.
Eddie Smith is a punk, a hoodlum, a drug addict. I don't know which comes first. But the way you catch the Eddie Smiths of this world, usually, is when some other punk or hoodlum informs on him in order to buy himself a deal with the police. Or a jealous woman, which is what just happened here.
Then Benny Seraphin is innocent.
Yeah, Benny Seraphin is back on the streets, and I hope he learned a lesson. You're a man of the world, Mr. Marlowe. What do you think?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Yeah. Well, Eddie Smith killed and robbed that night watchman, but he's been two-timing his girlfriend, and so, to get even, she turned him in. And we got him with a gun.
I knew in my heart Benny was telling me the truth. And I'm not crazy.
No, definitely not.
One lump or two?
No, just a touch of milk, Mr. Marlowe. Thanks. You know, I refuse to believe that a man would deliberately make up a story like you did just because he was lonely and needed someone to talk to.
Why did you refuse to believe it?
Well, I suppose because I didn't want to. Maybe I couldn't afford to believe it. I didn't want to face the implications.
Do you believe it now?
You know, Mr. Marlowe, you're a very interesting gentleman.
You really mean that?
You have a great fund of information. Experience. You don't suppose I could drop around now and then for a cup of tea?
Why, certainly, Lieutenant. I'm at home to callers every afternoon.
At home to callers. Yeah, that's how my grandmother used to talk. Dad, tell me about your grandfather. You know, the one who was on the force when Teddy Roosevelt was police commissioner?
So many of us measure our efforts to help people purely in terms of money spent. But so very often, the most effective help can be unbelievably inexpensive. Talk, they say, is cheap. If that's true, why are we so stingy with it, especially to those who need it? I may have an answer in just a few minutes. So much talk of the waste of energy and natural assets. But there are human assets that are also being disregarded. You see them everywhere. Sitting on park benches, walking slowly through the streets. The elderly people, the retired people, the people with nothing to do, nowhere to go. And we think of them as being used up, washed up, finished. But inside them is so much knowledge, wisdom, experience. Somehow we must find a way to use it, enjoy it, be enriched by it. Our cast included John Beal, Paul Hecht, Bryna Rayburn, and Jack Grimes. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Welcome to the world of terrifying imagination. The fear you can hear. Just mention the word swamp, and cold settles in the bones. The dampness runs through the veins like slime. And the thoughts of the brooding, cloying miasma lingers in the nostrils, fetid, decaying, conjuring in the mind visions of things that slide and slip and slither in the night. Who's that? Where are you? What is it? Where are you?
Stay away! Stay away!
mystery drama, The Creature from the Swamp, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Jack Grimes and Joan Loring. A young game and fish warden named Larry Drake, who for reasons of his own lived an isolated hermit's life in the heart of the great swamp, was returning after dark in a wild thunderstorm to his lonely cabin. Just as he approached the cup-shaped body of quicksand and swamp water called... since this is his story, and he left a painfully careful and detailed record, why not let him tell it for himself? I'm typing this before I do what I have to do, because I know the sheriff must be on his way for me by now. This is the end of what began, seems a lifetime ago, but I reckon it's only a few days. The weather was foul, and as I started to skirt the edge of the Devil's Cauldron, I heard the sound of a woman crying. I broke through the undergrowth, and in a flash of lightning, I saw her for the first time trapped waist deep in the slime and sinking fast. Try to stay still. The more you flounder, the more you sink.
Leave me. Save yourself.
I'm not in any danger. Now, neither are you if you do as I say. Yeah, grab the ends of this tree branch.
You steal your soul, too.
Let's not fuss over me. Concentrate on you. Grab the branch. That's it. Now, pull it towards you till you get the main stem. All right, now listen.
I'm not worth your saving.
We'll talk about that later. Now, go on. Grab it.
He's too strong. He'll pull me down.
Who?
The swamp man.
That's just old country talk. Have you got the branch?
Yes.
Okay. Now, don't you move, you hear me? I'm going to pull you in to me. Don't try to help. You can't do anything without sinking deeper. Just trust me. Trust me. Trust me. No, hush up. You're all right.
Who are you?
Oh, just a guy who pulled you out of the swamp. My name's Larry Drake. Oh, here, I brought you some soup.
It's so dark in here.
It's the middle of the night.
Don't you have any light?
Just the gas lantern in the other room.
Oh.
Here, I'll set this down the table by the bed.
Can't you bring the lantern in here?
I'd rather not. You have enough light to see.
I want to look at you.
Why?
I want to see the man who had enough courage to risk his life for me.
I don't really think you would. Does it matter all that much?
No. Who are you?
I told you, Larry Drake.
What were you doing by the Devil's Cauldron?
Coming home.
You live here?
Yep. If you call it living.
Why? I mean, what do you do?
I'm a fish and game warden. You see, right here smack in the middle of the great swamp is the last colony of great whooping spoonbills in the world. It's my job to try to keep them living. The blind leading the blind, or the damned trying to preserve the damned.
I don't quite understand you.
No, I suppose not. See, the spoonbill and me, we're just the same kind of species, right out of Mr. Darwin.
What does that mean?
We don't seem to fit our environment.
Oh, that makes me sort of the same.
Well, now I don't understand you.
It doesn't matter.
Who are you?
My name is Udine.
That's all? Just Udine?
I like the way you say it. That's all.
Okay. I don't want to pry. What were you doing way out here at the end of the world?
I was trying to escape.
Run away?
If you want to call it that.
From whom?
The swamp man.
The who?
lives at the bottom of the Devil's Cauldron. There are only holes where his eyes ought to be, and his hair is made of Spanish moss. His shoulders are knotted with muscles, and his hands can span a wagon wheel. He has no legs, only a great long trunk with one huge foot like a giant clam that grips the rock at the bottom with a suction no one can break. And he lives on those who are foolish enough to walk the swamp by night. With his hands he draws them down, down beneath the green slime and shifting black sand.
Oh, you've had a bad scare. You need to rest.
You should have left me. Now you're lost, too.
Oh, what a storm. Devil's out walking tonight. Evening, Sheriff. Ain't had a spring like this since 53. Who's that there stretched out on the tater side?
Oh, that Bubba James and some riffraff friend of his runs the still with him.
Passed out cold.
But they brung in some powerful tasty corn liquor. Could you use a shot against the cold?
You wouldn't have to twist my arm, Jeb. I always said you run the best store in Carteret.
Well, the only one.
Guess you ain't doing much business today, Jeb.
No, powerful slow. Oh, damn, I meant to tell you right off. Guess who blew in again just before dark?
Who?
Larry Drake.
Larry? Thought you said he come in yesterday to stock up for the month.
Oh, he did.
He come back again today, all the way from the swamp?
He did.
Well, how come?
Well, he wanted some more supplies and a female dress, other such things.
What? You think he's finally getting over Barbara Jane?
Well, figure it out for yourself.
Well, how'd he look?
Well, that's hard to say. No different, I guess, than he ever will.
Well, why didn't he stay in the hospital and have that face fixed?
I reckon after what happened, he just plain didn't care. Looks like maybe he might now.
You mean old turtle-skin Drake's got himself shacked up with some woman?
Why, doggone, Bubba, I thought you was cold turkey.
You only got to mention a woman around old Bubba and he's awake. You lay off, Larry Drake. He's had enough trouble for his lifetime without having to carry you on his back. I'd just like to see what kind of woman old bacon-faced Larry Drake could get to look at him twice.
You reckon you can sleep now, Houdini?
You're going to leave me, Larry? Bring the lantern.
Why?
I want to look at you.
Very well. Maybe it's best. I'm shading this light. I wouldn't want you to turn away from me.
Uncover it. Let me see.
All right.
Oh, poor Larry. What happened?
I had the world in my pocket, Houdini. I was going to be married to Barbara Jane, who everybody said would be next Miss America. We were golden boy and golden girl. Wasn't it Byron who said, "Whom the gods love, die young"? I got myself all liquored up at a party 2 nights before the wedding and insisted on driving home. We went off the road and into a ditch. I was thrown clear, but she was trapped in the car. I tried to get through the flames to her, but she was burned to a crisp. As you can see, there wasn't much more left of me, except I lived.
Your poor, poor face.
They wanted to fix it. I suppose it could have been made better, but I had no money and less interest.
I want you to go to the swamp and bring me water from the cauldron and mud from the edge.
What for?
I'll show you.
I don't want to leave you now.
I wouldn't let you leave me now. You can only go by daylight. He can only come out of the swamp by night.
The swamp man?
Yes.
I'm not afraid of him. I'll go now.
No, please. Larry, don't. Stay with me. Stay with me. Come, hold me in your arms.
What is it? Are you ill?
I'm afraid, Larry. I'm only afraid. He came for me once before, on a night like this, before I was... You see, he needs the dead and the witness, because he can't walk. He has to crawl like a snake. Please, Larry, please, hold me. Hold me,
Renee. Oh. Do you know what it's like to hold a woman again?
To be warm again. To feel you dry and smooth.
What?
No.
What?
Listen. He's coming for me. He's coming to take me back. It's the swamp man.
What creatures of the night the mind can form. What faceless horrors that creep and crawl and drag themselves out of the imagination into the world we think safe. Is the sound Larry and Udine strain to hear some unimaginable creature born from the murky deeps of the rotting swamps? Or does he exist only in the forest of the mind? I'll return shortly with Act 2. An isolated cabin deep in a semi-tropical swampland. A young man scarred physically and mentally by a tragic accident. A strange girl called only Udine, rescued from being sucked to death in smothering quicksand. And outside, a something that bumps and crawls in the rain-swept night. Listen.
Let me go.
No.
If he's there, I'll get rid of him.
You can't stand against the swamp man, Larry.
I can try.
No, it's me he's come for. Don't go out there. Wait.
What is it?
Listen. Do you hear anything?
The rain has stopped. He isn't moving anymore. Damn all, let's settle this.
Larry!
It's all right, Udine. There's nobody here. And the sun is coming up.
Oh, he's afraid of light. He can't face the day. Oh.
What is it, Udine?
I don't know. Burning up. Hold me, Larry. Hold me. You want to, don't you?
Yes. I don't know why, but yes. Oh, yes.
Oh. Is it because I look like her?
Who?
Barbara Jane.
Maybe. No. Yes. I don't know. I need you so. I need you so.
As I need you. As I need you. Who is it?
It's Larry. It's all right. I went out to get the mud in the swamp water.
Give me water, please.
I'll get some fresh.
No. From the swamp. I have a glass here.
Yeah, but it's stagnant. It'll poison you.
No. Like medicine. Give me.
Are you sure?
Please.
Okay, here, Udine.
Thank you. Oh, that's better. Oh, I feel much better now.
I'm worried about that cough.
It's nothing. I'm just very dry.
You look so flushed.
Bring me the other pail. You did bring mud.
Looks more like slime to me.
Oh.
You sure?
Of course, I'm sure. It's marvelous, Larry, you'll see. It soothes the skin. Look, I rub it into my skin, and I can feel the muscles relax, and then become renewed again. It smooths away every wrinkle. Come here, Larry. Kneel beside me.
Don't look at me in the light.
Don't be afraid. I see behind the mask. And I'm going to gentle that poor, charred skin. Feel how smooth and gentle. Shut your eyes. And you are in a cave of water. Down in the cool, green depths, quiet and soulful, like a cathedral at the silent bottom of a sun-struck lake.
I could have this moment last forever, or choose it for the one to die.
Does it feel good?
I don't know about this primeval slime. It's all in the touch of your hands.
Oh, if only it were. I'm sorry. I'm so tired.
Oh, I should let you rest.
No.
Here, let me get a cloth to wash your face.
No, leave it up. Don't.
Let me feel your brow.
No.
Oh, Janae, you're running a fever. I'm going to get her to a doctor.
I don't need a doctor. Don't leave me alone.
Dearest, what is it you're afraid of?
I told you.
The swamp man?
Yes.
But that's plain fancy, hallucination. Oh, Janae, who are you? Where do you come from? Are you a husband, a lover of a family?
No. No family, no husband, and nobody looking for me but him. I have a lover now. Larry. I need rest.
Udine? Udine? She must be running 100 at 3 or 4. I've got to get a doctor. A doctor!
Tarnation, Larry. You can't just bust in here and ask me to go traipsing off into the swamp with you to look at this girl.
But she's sick, Dr. Prince. Very sick. It sounds to me like she could have double pneumonia.
I can't, son. There's only one of me. Bring her in here, I'll be glad to examine her.
I'd have to carry her out of the swamp. You know there's no road into my cabin.
Yes, I know it. It's why I can't spare the time.
You think this antibiotic will bring her temperature down?
Well, I can only hope. I don't dare prescribe anything else sight unseen. Of course, if I knew for a fact that it was the swamp fever,
You need a blood test for that.
Yeah?
All right, Doc. I'll bring you back a blood sample myself.
That's right. You were fixing to be a veterinarian, I forgot.
Yeah, a lot of things I was fixing to be once, Doc.
There you are, Larry, boy. That'll be $3.75 out of 10. Now, you take 2 every 4 hours. You want some water to start off yet?
Oh, they're not for me, Jeb.
Yeah, well, now, I didn't somehow suspect they was. You don't act like you was sick none.
Oh, I'm not. Jeb, I want to buy a gun.
Oh, stuff me for a lizard. I thought you was plumb set against any sort of firearm.
Well, I've changed. How much is that one there?
This year, 45?
Yeah. And a box of shells.
Now, what do you want it for?
Protection.
Oh, well, I reckon living as deep in the swamp as you do, you need it. That'll be, let's see, $85 and $5.20 for the state. That's $90.20 altogether.
Okay, here is there enough for you?
Oh, Larry, boy. Where'd you get money like that?
Well, I've been saving it since I went into the swamp, Jeb. Nothing much to spend it on there.
Up until the last few days, huh?
What does that mean?
Come on, son. Here's a change. I know from the other day that you got yourself a woman out there.
That's none of your business.
Larry, you ain't got nothing but friends around here. I ain't poking into your chicken coop. I just hope she's someone who'll treat you right. And I'm right sorry to hear she's poorly.
Well, she got herself caught in the devil's cauldron. I had to pull her out.
You don't say now. Local girl?
I don't know. Any missing hereabouts?
Not as I've heard tell. Can I ask her name?
Udine.
Udine. That's kind of foreign, like, eh? What's she look like, Larry?
She looks like the spitting image of Barbara Jane.
And you found her in the devil's cauldron?
Half buried in the quicksand.
Larry, boy, you're sure she's what she seems to be?
Come on, Jess. Get out of the ring. Hi there, Jeb. Got some smokes for me and my buddy? Well, here's an unexpected pleasure. Mr. Larry Drake, the happy hermit.
I'll be leaving, Jeb. Good night.
Didn't you hear me talking to you, old buddy?
Hello, Bubba.
Ain't you going to say hello to old Jess here? You remember Jess Guilford?
Hi, Jess.
Oh, there, Larry.
Excuse me, I was...
What's your hurry? Don't you want to visit for a while?
There isn't much left to be said between you and me.
That's damn right. Not since you killed my sister.
It was an accident.
Barbara Jane got killed. You escaped. Come on, Barbara. Let me stay out of this, Jess. What you wearing, Larry? Little black paint to hide that pretty face the fire chewed up?
Let me pass, Bubba.
Maybe you're smart to cover up now you got a new woman with you. You might turn her stomach.
Get out of my way.
Blindsided her.
Get free. All three of you. Now, don't any of you move a whisker. Now, you shut up, Bubba, and you just stay out of what's none of your affair. Larry, you don't use your hands for nothing more than letting yourself out that door. Go on now, while the going's good.
I'm going, Jeb. But why did you tell trash like Bubba about me?
I didn't mean to, Larry. He overheard by accident.
Okay. Now, Bubba, you stay away from me. I've taken all from you. I'm going to. Hush, Udine.
Larry? Oh, I thought...
No, there's nothing to worry about. How do you feel?
Some water, please.
That's right here.
Thanks, Larry. That feels better.
Feel like getting up for a while? I've made us some dinner.
If you want me to. Oh, what happened to my dress?
I threw it away. It was all stained and torn.
Oh, well, then what...
I brought you a new one from the store. I hope it fits, and you like it.
You bought me a new gown?
Well, you have to have something to wear.
Oh.
Open this skirt.
I haven't had a new gown for... Oh, Larry, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. Give me a little time by myself to freshen up and put it on.
Oh, you're beautiful. You're so beautiful.
Is it because I look like her?
Yes. And no. Barbara Jane is dead. You're alive. What is it?
Nothing. Larry, I... tired again. So tired.
Oh, I've kept you sitting here too long in front of the fire.
No.
Oh, you sure cast a spell over me. I didn't realize it had gone out. I'll get some fresh wood.
No, darling, I don't need a fire. I just need... Is it still raining?
Yeah, cats and dogs.
Oh.
So heavy you can't see.
It's pitch dark out.
Well, it's been a black day. Night came early.
Then so will he. This time he won't wait too late.
Hey, listen to me, darling. You're here with me. You're safe. There's no such thing as a swamp man.
He's coming. I feel it. He's coming.
It's just superstition and folklore.
No, listen.
You see, there's nothing.
Listen. He's calling me. He won't leave without me.
He won't leave with you as long as I'm here.
No, hurry, don't go after him.
I brought some protection.
My son's no use against him.
We'll find out soon enough. Swamp Man, if you come for her, you won't get her. I'm giving you one last warning. Stay back.
An eldritch wail, an eerie cry out of the night, and a shot in self-defense. But what good is a gun against a ghoul or a hobgoblin? Creatures of the mind and dark night fantasies are not laid to rest by a bullet. I'll return shortly with Act 3. What a host of strange, blood-chilling monsters the human imagination has dredged up from the depths. The Loch Ness Monster, mermaids, sea serpents, a merciless Lorelei, the inexorable sirens, the poet Keats' immortal La Belle Dame Sans Merci, a lovely lady without mercy who lured kings and princes to a watery grave. But in this story, which is the true menace from the swamp? The swamp man himself, or his escaped captive, Udine? Let us return to Larry Drake's confession to find out.
I didn't mean to shoot, but I couldn't help myself. Then I saw the shadowy figure stumbling towards me. After the shot, the crazy laughing stopped. I moved up on it very carefully. I could see that it was no swamp man, since there were legs dressed in jeans and field boots. Who are you?
Baba James. God almighty, Larry, you killed me.
What were you doing here?
Well, just a joke. I wanted to see what kind of woman would give you the time of day. The joke's on me. Kill me just like you killed my sister.
It was an accident, Bubba. I've told you.
Oh, you know what, Frogface? You better take yourself out of circulation. You're plumb accident prone. Please. Where's Jeff?
Nothing more I could do for Bubba. He was dead. I got a tarp from the lean-to by the cabin and covered him up against the rain. And then I went back to the cabin. Udine?
What happened out there?
Nothing. Forget about that. All that matters right now is to get you to a doctor.
No. I'm too weak, Larry. I couldn't make it in this weather.
Then I'm going for the doctor.
No. Don't leave me alone.
Okay, Udine. With the river cresting and all the rain, I probably couldn't get across anyway.
Oh.
But tomorrow morning, come hell or high water.
Let tomorrow wait for its time. Tonight we're still together. Let time wait on us.
I never closed my eyes. But all the time we were together, Udine slept a troubled sleep. Her skin hot and dry, her breathing shallow. I took her pulse and her temperature, and what they showed me sent me off at dawn for town.
Well, I don't know what the Sam Hill you're up to, Larry. Have you been drinking?
No, Doctor. What do you mean?
Well, I don't know about the blood sample. That'll have to be tested. But those other vital signs you described...
That's why I'm here to drag you back to see her.
Well, it ain't possible. A pulse of under 30, a BP of 60 over 40, flushed and feverish and running a temperature of under 90? Well, she should be cold and clammy. That isn't enough to sustain life, human life anyway. You must have made a mistake.
No mistake. I was as careful as I could be. Udine is alive. You can see for yourself when you come.
I shouldn't give in to you, but you got me intrigued. Can we get across the river?
If we leave right now.
Okay. Hello? When? Well, can he be moved, Sheriff? Yeah. Now, look here. You have him lift him in a blanket and handle him like he was partridge eggs. Yeah. Right to the office. I'll be waiting. Yeah, Larry, I can't go with you now.
Now, wait a minute. You said you were...
That was the sheriff down to the levee. Toady William got trapped under a sandbag slide. He's in bad shape. They're bringing him here for me to operate on.
How long is that going to take?
It could be well on to most of the afternoon. I'll come out to your place as soon as I'm finished.
You don't understand.
I understand, son, but I gotta take first things first.
But you'll surely come.
Yeah, I promise.
How are you going to find your way into the swamp?
I'll pick up Jeb Scanlon to guide me. He knows this country like the back of his hand.
Jeb! I just told him, what is you, boy? You look nigh on the ground. Now, where's your sidekick, Bubba?
Bubba, he's dead, Jeb. He's dead. Larry Drake blew a hole in him with a big old 45.
Lord almighty. The sheriff know about this?
No, I just got to town. I thought I might find him here.
Oh, he's down the river. Cress goes by this afternoon around 4. Here's your drink.
Oh, thank you.
When did all this happen?
Last night. Bubba and me, well, you know, Bubba, he figured he was going to bother Larry some about the woman he was supposed to be shacked up with. We come up on the cabin, and the lights was on. And Bubba, he says, I want to give old frog-faced Larry and his fancy woman some big scare. He just watched me make like old swamp man. And then he started calling, kind of ghostly-like, and the next thing I knew...
Come on, boy, pull yourself together.
Larry come out on the porch, and he called out. Then he just let rip with that big old cannon. I heard that slug rip right through Bubba, and I took off with the trees like all the devils in hell was on my tail.
Oh, you don't know if Bubba's dead?
The way I heard him take it, I don't see how he could be anything else.
You didn't stay to find out?
No, sir, not me.
You just took out, yeah? Larry don't know you was with Bubba last night?
No, I wouldn't think it. You see, he come out thinking Bubba was the swamp man, and old Bubba, he's just trying to keep up the fun and all.
Yeah, that Bubba was a card. He just picked himself the wrong poker game this time. Sure looks like Larry's got himself mixed up in something mighty strange.
Udine?
I'm in bed, Larry.
I'm sorry I was gone so long.
He's won. I know that now.
Who?
The swamp man. I can't live in the air anymore.
That's ridiculous. That's sheer nonsense.
Look at me, Larry. I'm dying. I'm out of my element.
Your element?
It isn't air anymore. It's water. I have to go back or die. If only you could come with me. But he'd never let you.
I'd fight him for you.
Oh, I suppose you'd try. You love me that much. Larry?
Yes?
The wine we had at dinner last night.
Yes?
Could you bring a glass and share it with me?
Okay, I'll get it. This is no goodbye toast. I'd never let you go.
I know.
Okay, this is to drink to your staying here till Dr. Prince gets here and has a chance to prescribe for you and make you well. So that you and me can live forever afterwards.
Drink deep, Larry. My love.
To you.
Sleep, my love, till I call for you again. I have to leave you now. The water is green and cool, and it washes the skin like ointment. And the moss dampness makes you whole again. You will be so fair, your skin renewed, your youth returned. So much for so little. What is a soul worth, after all?
Well, quite frankly, I think my patient is much more Larry than this mysterious woman.
What's that mean?
Well, from all the evidence, no one, save Larry, has seen her.
You don't mean she don't exist?
So physiologically, as a doctor, I don't see how she can. In addition to the impossible figures on her vital signs, I got a report on her blood sample.
And?
I don't know where our veterinarian game warden got it, but that was no human blood.
What kind, then?
Not a biologist or a hemopathologist. Reptile, fish. Not a warm-blooded animal, and certainly not a primate.
You think this is some kind of a hoax?
Well, I think a boy I loved very deeply because of what he once was is obviously broken psychologically. I think we'd better get out to that swamp and see what tatters of them remain that might be pasted together.
If Jess Tomlin's testimony is right, there ain't many tatters remaining.
So this is the end of it. I don't know what Undine put in that wine, but I just woke up and she's gone. I intend to follow her now once I finish this. I don't know what I shall find in the Devil's Cauldron. A fight to the death with the Swamp Man, reunion with Undine, peace at last, or eternal damnation. I only know that a moment ago I looked in the mirror and my face is no longer twisted or scarred. The skin is as young and unwrinkled as it was that night so long ago when Barbara Jane and I left a party 2 days before we were to be married. I will step into the sand and wait to sink while death
smooths me over. Maybe there's still time. We better head back for the swamp. Hold the light higher, Jeb. You ever see anything like that? The old Devil's Cauldron is boiling like the fires of hell was under it.
Probably all the rain and the high surface table. Trapped swamp gas bubbling to the surface.
Yeah, or Larry and old One-Toe locked in combat. Oh, there ought to be some way we could get in there and try to help the boy. You stay where you are. This swamp has brought enough lives in its time. Come daylight, we'll see.
My God, look.
What's that? I can't see too good. Hold your lanterns high.
Oh. Well, that's a body surfacing.
It ain't Larry. How do you know in this half-light? I ain't got no legs. That's the Swamp Man.
Or a manatee or some other animal. Do not see. By tomorrow, the currents will have sucked it away.
Well, maybe if it is the Swamp Man, he's the lucky one. Who's to say the woman ain't the one who sucks them dry and spews them out? Nah, you spend too much time gossiping around the stove, Jim. It could be. That's what the old ones say. The swamp is a woman that drags men down, often her body, in exchange for their souls. The legend goes. But then, there are so many legends. The classic fabled water sprites called Udine, who could receive human souls by marrying a mortal La Belle Dame Sans Merci who stole men's souls in exchange for love. Their numbers must be legion. And for that matter, since no one but Larry ever saw her, perhaps Udine was only a figment of the imagination. I leave you to make your choice. I'll be back shortly. One footnote before we part. The word of this story having gotten around, the Okefenokee Swamp is avoided by hunters these days like the plague. And as a result, the wildlife, left in peace and quiet, breed happily and prolifically once again. So, like Larry and Udine, let's allow them all to rest in peace. Our cast included Jack Grimes, Joan Loring, Ian Martin, Robert Dryden, and Leon Janney. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. One of the perpetual mysteries in life is explored in a game of solitaire. During moments of reflection, haven't you sometimes wondered, what if I hadn't been there at that particular moment? Or what if I had been? What would have happened if I'd been there with someone else? Or if no one was there to help me? Would the same thing have happened under different circumstances? Or would everything be changed if? This is the game that is played in our mystery drama.
Goodbye, Dave. Boy, am I glad to see you open your eyes. You mean hello, don't you?
No. I heard what they said.
What who said?
I don't know. Those voices. They said I didn't have a prayer.
You dreamed it, my friend. You've been unconscious for hours.
Where are we?
In the base hospital.
I'm going to die.
Sure. We're all going to die someday. But not this time around. You just lie still, old buddy. You can tell me later how it feels to have my blood in your veins.
Our mystery drama, Fateful Reunion, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Elizabeth Pennell and stars Robert Dryden and Jennifer Harmon. Our opening scene took place more than 30 years ago, when two very young draftees, as members of the Allied Expeditionary Forces, were forcibly thrown together in the landing on that beach at Normandy.
Since then, their bonds of friendship have never been broken. Now, middle-aged men, they have gone their separate ways. But over the years, one solemn promise has always been kept. No matter what's going on in their lives or where they are, they meet for a reunion on June 6th, D-Day.
I thought I was a goner that time for sure. You saved my life, David.
Blood saved your life. Hadn't been mine, it would have been someone else's.
Oh, but you were my buddy.
Damn right I was. After you'd saved my life, hanging upside down with my parachute all tangled up in that tree, I must have looked pretty funny.
You did.
I thought you'd never find your pocket knife.
Well, raise the glass. Happy 31st reunion. Ah, good Lord, Dave, what's happened to time? Can you believe that many years have gone by?
In some ways, I can.
An awful lot has happened.
How things been going with you in this past year, Gary?
Oh, can't complain. Lucy's a jewel, as always. Although I realize I won't have her much longer.
Nonsense. She and Doug will be living here in New York, won't they?
Oh, speaking of New York, it was darn nice of you to make the trip here this year.
Great for me, too. Chance to visit the big city, see my son.
Hi, gentlemen.
And your charming daughter.
Uncle David. How good to see you.
Oh, don't I get one, too?
Of course, Dad. Guess I'm supposed to say Happy D-Day, but I'm not going to.
What's wrong with a couple of old army pals getting together?
Everything.
Now, don't knock it, Lucy. Without our yearly get-togethers, you, my dear daughter, would never have met a certain young man who happens to be my best friend's son.
I give up.
Incidentally, where is my son?
Oh, I meant to tell you. He's working late. I'm going to meet him at the office, and while you two are having your own party, we're going to one. But not in honor of D-Day.
Well, I suppose other things did happen on this date.
Like last year when Doug and I got engaged. But please stay right where you are while I get dressed. Before you take off, I want to use you as guinea pigs.
Lucy, what in the world are you doing in that weird get-up?
Can you guess what I'm supposed to be?
Well, the headgear and all those beads make you look like a gypsy.
Right. And what do you think I have under this striped scarf?
Well, if you're a gypsy, it must be a crystal ball.
Right again. Voila!
Why, that's no crystal ball. It's a computer.
Also correct. The 21st century's answer to the all-seeing eye of past, present, and future.
Yeah, I'll bet.
No, really. It's fabulous. Doug's been working on this for a long time.
Well, I know he works on computers, but why all the gypsy stuff?
Well, we're going to a fundraising thing where I'm supposed to tell fortunes. And believe me, our booth is going to bring in $1 million.
Well, I'll admit your costume is startling, but...
Not the costume, Dad. This gadget. You've never seen anything like it.
Looks like most calculators are small computers to me.
Oh, but it's not. This is a truth machine.
Oh, I see it has a tape. That's handy.
Show us how it works.
Well, I'll have to put on the big act. Ah, mighty computer, it is Madame Lucy who calls you. Reach into your fabulous brain and tell us true whatever we want to know.
Get a load of that phony act.
Yeah.
The gentleman to my right, tell us his first name, color of his eyes, and the color of his hair. Take a look at that.
Name, David. Eyes blue-green. Color of hair, gray. Why, that's amazing.
Let's see that tape.
The gentleman to my left, first name, color of eyes, and color of hair, if you please.
Well, I'll be darned. Name, Gary. Color of eyes, hazel. Hair, question mark?
I'll ask that again. Color of his hair, if you please.
It's got your number, Gary. The tape says, the man is bald.
Oh, that's very funny. The whole thing's a frame-up. Obviously, Lucy's fed data into this machine.
Honestly, Dad, I have no idea how it works. It just always comes up with the right answer.
All right. Ask it where my home is, what I do for a living. Oh, I know. My wife's name. I'll bet it can't answer that.
The gentleman named David. Tell us, O mighty one, what is his occupation? Where does he live? And what is the name of his wife? There you are. Mr. David is a bank president in Des Moines, Iowa. His wife's name is Jean.
I'll be darned. It's quite a trick.
Oh, I don't think there's any trick to it, Uncle David. This is different. It's your turn, Dad. Just try to stump it.
Okay. Here's something that machine would never know. Ask it the license plate number of my car.
What is the license plate number of my father's car?
The tape says 892 NYX. Is that right, Gary?
Yeah, of course it's right. Now I know this is a frame-up. You and Douglas got together and fed it answers to all the usual questions any fool would ask. It'll be great at your party if you know everybody there.
It isn't like that, Dad. Truly it isn't. Why, this computer can actually predict. No, not predict, but actually tell what will happen in the future.
Aha. All right, let's test its brain power on that score. Ask where our reunion will be held next year.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Mighty computer, where will Gary and David meet for their next D-Day reunion?
Here, I'll tear off the tape. You read it, Dave.
What does it say?
It says, there will be no reunion next year.
Now I know it's a hoax.
But I don't understand. How can you say that?
Well, I'm beginning to agree with you, Gary. Lucy, if you and Doug really didn't feed that computer bank, ask it why there'll be no reunion next year.
I will. Not that.
Well, what's the matter, Pat?
Oh, it's come out all gibberish. The machine must have jammed or something. I'll have to ask Doug to unscramble it.
Sounds mighty suspicious. I'll take that computer business up with my son tomorrow. Right now, can we drop you off in our cab?
No, thanks. Doug won't be through for another hour. Give me a big hug, both of you. I hope you have a wonderful evening.
Coming.
You certainly have a complicated lock on that door.
Oh, just security measures. We close up tight at 5:30. How are you, love?
Miserable.
Oh, what's that? Come on in for a minute.
I don't want to go through with any more of that computer thing tonight.
Honey, wait a minute. What's wrong?
First of all, open the bag and take out the computer.
All right.
I hate that black devil.
What? You hate this revolutionary piece of equipment which may have the potential of changing the course of the whole world?
I don't think anyone should look into the future. You can't change something that's destined to happen.
Well, who's talking about predestination?
You put those answers into that box, didn't you, Doug?
I helped put it together, if that's what you mean, but this particular computer is brand new. It goes way beyond anything I've ever worked on.
But you do know how it works.
Well, not exactly, no. That's why we're so excited. The damn thing actually seems to have a mind of its own.
Doug, you must stop experimenting with this monstrous thing.
Never. Lucy, I simply don't understand what's gotten into you. Hey, we've always been honest with one another, haven't we?
I always thought so, up till now.
Well, what's so different about now?
Oh, I don't pretend to know anything about computers, but I do know they can't think for themselves.
No, not exactly.
This computer was programmed to give certain answers, wasn't it?
It was fed thousands of facts and figures by a team of researchers, but we have no control over the choices its mechanical mind will make.
Don't you see how dangerous that is?
No, I don't.
Well, fortunately, our fathers both thought it was a hoax.
Oh. Something happened when you used the computer today, didn't it?
Oh, Doug. They wanted to know the answer to the question, where will they hold their reunion next year?
Oh, those old soldiers, wouldn't they just?
Don't laugh, Doug. You ask it that question. Go ahead, ask it.
Okay. Where will my dad and Lucy's dad hold their usual reunion next year?
Go ahead, Doug. Read what it says.
There will be no reunion next year. Huh. What do you know?
Don't you see? They said it was a frame-up. They accused us of collusion to try and keep them from having a D-Day meeting. Did you do it, Doug?
Lucy, I swear I had nothing to do with it. Oh, come on. There's nothing to get so upset about.
Only there is. Because they asked one more question. And I got an answer which I refused to accept.
All right. What was the question?
You ask it. Go ahead. Ask the machine why there will be no reunion.
Okay. All right.
Please, God, the answer won't be the same as it was the last time.
All right. Let's see. Oh, no. The tape says, because one of them will be dead.
So now you know why Lucy was so upset when she crumpled the tape and pretended it was nothing but gibberish. Well, perhaps that's all it really was. Computers have been known to get things mixed up, just the way people do. On the other hand, this computer may be right. One big difference between computers and people is the psychological effect an idea can have when it is implanted in the human brain. We'll learn more about that when I come back very soon with Act 2. A computer can be a very useful tool if you're trying to balance the books or solve an abstract problem. And the idea of a computer which could figure out human problems seemed like an innovation to be highly desired. But right now, a young technologist is confronted with a whole new aspect of the mechanical brain. It is unsettling to be told by a doctor, a fortune teller, or even by a robot that someone dear to you is going to die.
You don't believe that, do you, Doug?
I don't want to believe it.
Well, somebody must want to frighten us. Somebody who fed data into that machine.
Honey, I keep telling you, this computer doesn't work like that. It has freedom of choice.
So do I. And I will not accept the word of a thinking machine. Our fathers are still young. It isn't as though one of them were ill or is in any kind of danger.
Wait a minute. You're sure that neither your dad or mine saw what was on that tape?
They saw the tape about no reunion. But I tore up the other one.
Ah.
The tape that said one of them would be dead. and pretended that there was no answer.
But there was an answer. And that means now we have to ask another question.
I don't want to hear anymore.
Lucy, we have to. We must find out so maybe we can prevent it from happening.
What question do you propose to ask?
I have to ask the computer to tell us which one will die.
I don't want to know.
Well, I do. And I'm going to find out.
Don't tell me. Please don't tell me.
Well, look at that, will you? He's never done this before. Honey, please take your hands away from your ears and listen.
It was all a mistake, wasn't it?
I don't know. The tape says, I cannot tell you.
There, you see? It is a hoax.
No. This computer is programmed to respond. I'll make it tell me. Come on. Which one will it be? Which one?
It sounds angry.
No, I'm the one who's angry, and it better tell me this time.
I guess you better tell me what it says.
At least it apologized.
Come on, Doug. Computers don't...
The tape says, sorry, but I cannot answer your question.
Well, then, if it can't answer that one, it can't answer anything.
That's not so. It's always given straight answers before. You know it has.
Sure, when it was fun and games.
All right, maybe we're taking this too seriously. I could be wrong, about what a computer can do. Oh, good Lord, look how late it is. We promised to raise some money for a good cause.
Do you think I can still go through with it?
Sure. Just sidestep any serious questions. You know what I mean? Pretend it is just a trick if you have to. There may be a lot more to this machine than anyone has dreamed of.
Taxi! Taxi!
You did say we're going to that place where the food's so good.
I hope it's still good. Haven't been there for years. Hey, cab!
Get in, Gary.
Thanks.
Hey, where to?
Hey, you know the restaurant, Monsieur Henry's?
Sure, fancy French place, otherwise known as Mr. Henry's.
Old times coming back. He reminded me of someone.
Yeah, who?
That little French nurse. One with the big brown eyes.
Whatever made you think of her? Wait a minute. We're going in the wrong direction. He's taking us uptown.
Can't prove it by me. I never know north from south in New York.
Driver, where are you going?
Well, you said Monsieur Henry's, didn't you?
Yes, it's on 52nd Street.
I never heard of it being there. The only one I know is on East 86th Street.
Well, that's not where we want to go. Go back to 52nd between 5th and 6th.
Well, you should have told me sooner, mister, but there's a two-way street coming up. Maybe I can still make the light.
Watch out for that truck!
Well, we lived through another close one. Cheers.
Cheers, I think. If that trailer truck had been going any faster... Well, you were sitting on the bad side.
Could have been me, could have been you, or both of us.
Yeah.
You know, I got to thinking about that computer thing.
So'd I. Could have been telling us there'd be no reunion this year.
Well, here we are, though. So let's eat and count our blessings before this lucky day is over.
Madam Lucy, you were sensational.
Not much thanks to your marvelous computer. When the tapes came out blank, I had to make up the answers.
Well, you're a born fortune teller, that crazy computer. Almost as if it refused to operate because I'd insulted it. Okay, tomorrow, back to the drawing board.
Hey, I have an idea. Let's pick up our dads. They've had enough time to hash over the old war stuff.
All right, do you know where they are?
Turn here. They used to go to that French restaurant. Oh, what's the name? I think it's in the next block.
Oh. You mean up there where all that crowd is?
Why, yes. That's where it used to be.
Oh, honey, I don't want to get mixed up in all that mess. I mean, it looks like police cars and an ambulance.
Oh, Doug. I have a terrible feeling. Drive up there.
Well, honey, I can't. Look at it. The block is jammed.
That's their restaurant. And something's happened.
Now, Luce, baby, take it easy.
Can't you get any closer?
With all those cars in front of us?
The ambulance is pulling away. And there go the police cars.
Look, Lucy, I think you picked the wrong block. That's no French restaurant.
I know it. It says Club Shenandoah.
Well, then, let's go on to your apartment, okay?
No, Doug. We've got to find them.
But if you don't remember where that restaurant is...
I do remember. It was right here. The name's been changed, but this is the same place. We've got to go in and see if they're in there.
It's all right, folks. Excitement's over. Enjoy your supper. Have a round of drinks on the house. Music for dancing until 3. Yes, sir. Table for 2?
Actually, we were just looking for some people.
Lucy, I don't think they'd be in a place like this.
Well, it's not the way it used to be, but you know how they are for going back to their old haunts.
Okay.
There's another room out this way. And if you find your friends, we'll be glad to give you a big table.
All right, thanks.
This doesn't look like their kind of crowd, but what if...
Honey, look, let's get out of here, all right?
Wait. That ambulance. What if it had something to do with them?
Your imagination is running wild. Now, come on, let's go.
Not yet.
Maybe you folks would like to stop at the bar?
No, thank you.
But if you haven't been to the Club Shenandoah before...
What happened here before we came in?
Oh, don't worry, lady. We run a nice place here. It was just an unfortunate accident. Could have happened anywhere.
Well, there was an ambulance. Someone must have been sick or had an accident.
It was just his tough luck.
Whose tough luck?
A man got hurt. Wait a minute. Who are you, lady? Somebody from the press?
No, but I have to know who was hurt and where they've taken him.
Well, how should I know?
Come on, Lucy, let's go.
No, it's important.
We just want to make sure it had nothing to do with our friends, you know?
Well, there were these 2 young fellas at a table over there. And to tell you the truth, I didn't like the looks of them from the time they come in.
Well, see, now you can relax. Lucy, they were young fellas. Now let's go over to the bar.
Not till I find out some more.
Lady, you must be an ambulance chaser.
What a dreadful thing to say. I hate violence.
Well, these 2 characters got violent.
You mean they had a fight?
They got in an argument. None of my business to know what it was about, but one of them picked up a steak knife.
I guess I don't want to hear any more.
Of course, I'm not sure he would have used it. That is, if the old guy hadn't interfered.
What old guy?
Well, maybe not old, but there were these 2 middle-aged men sitting at the next table.
What did they look like?
Oh, conservative-looking gentlemen. Nice, quiet customers.
Go on.
Well,
Go on.
You understand, I wasn't right there. I didn't see what actually took place. Not till somebody yelled, they was stabbed. Well, it seems these 2 older guys got very upset when they saw the young man waving a knife. So one of them jumped up and tried to stop him.
Oh, no.
Maybe it was a brave thing to do, but to my mind, it was pretty stupid.
Well, wouldn't you have tried to stop him if you'd been standing there?
No, I wouldn't have tried to knock the knife out of his hand the way that man did.
Oh.
But which one got hurt?
And the young fella just sort of automatically slashed out at the older guy.
Was he
No, he wasn't dead when they took him away, if that's what you want to know.
Where have they taken him?
Well, to a hospital, of course. Oh, I wouldn't know which one.
And the other man, I mean, the one who was with him, where's he?
The other older fellow went out with his friend.
Oh.
And the 2 young punks were hauled off by the police.
Well, you must have the names of these people.
Look, if you're not the police or the press, get off my back. You can read all about it tomorrow morning.
Please, we just want to know for sure.
Lady, I only work here. The proprietor's gone with the police to make a report. I tell you, I never saw any of these guys before. None of them were regulars.
This man who was slashed, surely you know what he looked like.
Sort of heavy set and bald.
My father. We have to drive straight to the hospital.
Honey, how can we? We don't know which hospital.
Well, where's the nearest one?
I haven't the slightest idea. Besides, that doesn't mean anything in New York. In emergencies, they go anywhere.
Well, then drive to the police station.
I don't know where that is.
Find it and hurry.
Lucy, please. You've gone off the deep end.
Well, how would you feel if it was your father?
Oh, what an idiot thing to say. They're both so close to me, I'd be undone if anything happened to either one of them.
But something has happened, Doug. I know it.
Oh, honey, you've jumped to a big and frightening conclusion without any proof.
2 men, one of them bald.
Yes, there could be thousands out on the town.
Where are you going? Oh, there's nothing we can do except get to a telephone and wait.
Lucy seems so certain that something has happened to her father. Of course, she's been influenced by a suggestion of disaster, further enhanced by an evening of fortune-telling. It is true, as Doug said, that Lucy was jumping to a hasty conclusion. But when 2 old soldiers are commemorating D-Day, might they not be the first to come to the defense of someone who appeared about to become a victim of battle? We have another premonition to be shared with you presently when I return with Act 3. Many a mathematician has taken delight in relating our actions to the movements of pawns in a game of chess. The game we are playing might be compared to the thoughts of a wakeful chess player who, after spending an evening at the board, is tossing and turning as he replays the moves to himself and speculates, what if I had done this? Or what if I'd moved in that direction? And right now, it's our turn to make the next move into the final act of our mystery drama.
Oh, Doug, I hope we're doing the right thing. I can't bear to think...
Give me your key, will you?
Look, you will call the police right away, won't
Just
you?
take it easy, Lucy.
The way I see it, it was just a technical maneuver.
Hey!
Not at all. If you have a piece of paper, I'll draw a map and I'll show you.
Dad! Uncle David!
Well, good heavens, who'd you expect?
Hi, Dad, Uncle Gary. Wow, are we glad to see you.
Your enthusiasm is overwhelming.
Well, you're all right, aren't you, both of you?
Well, of course we're all right. But how did you know about our accident?
What? Accident? I'd call it more than that. The knife. Oh, Dad, why did you do it?
What knife? Why did I do what?
Well, the man in the restaurant said that you...
What's the matter with you 2 kids?
They told us at the Club Shenandoah.
Club Shenandoah? Well, where's that?
But Gary, that's the place we didn't go to.
Oh, the terrible-looking spot that used to be Monsieur Henry's.
Yes. Yes, weren't you there?
That honky-tonk? We took one look and then found a nice quiet spot over on Madison Avenue.
But, Dad, Uncle Gary did say something about an accident.
Oh, a minor skirmish in a taxicab.
You weren't hurt.
Well, I had a bloody nose.
And I got a crick in my neck. But what's that to a couple of old war horses?
Now, come on, you long-faced characters. This is an evening for celebration.
It certainly is.
I think I'll hang these bells on that branch up there.
Oh, I do love Christmas. And, Doug, when we have our own house...
Ah, that's exactly what I was thinking, Lucy. And when is that going to be?
Soon. But I had to be with Dad these past months with Mother gone, especially at Christmas.
I know.
You could have gone home. It was nice of you to stay. Pop appreciates it.
I wouldn't want to be anywhere except with you.
Oh, let's set a date, Doug.
Now you're talking. Got any specific date in mind?
What else but June 6th?
How can we have a wedding on the one day our dads go off for their private reunion?
Well, who said anything about a wedding?
You mean you'll do it my way? No fanfare, just a justice of the peace?
Exactly. We'll make it our day, not theirs.
Oh, honey, you are terrific.
Hello? Yes? Yes? Oh, no, where? But why shouldn't I be worried? Of course, I'll be right there.
Hey, what was that all about?
It's Dad. He's in the hospital.
But who were you talking to? What happened?
Well, that was Dr. Daniels. He said not to worry, but Dad, he's had a heart attack and he's in St. John's Hospital.
Oh, honey.
He's going to die, Doug. I know he's going to die.
Now, Lucy, stop that. I'm taking you to the hospital. Let's go. Now, promise you will sound cheerful, Lucy. You heard Dr. Daniels.
I can't get it out of my mind.
Now, forget your premonitions. Dr. Daniels said your dad is in better shape than either one of us, and that if he takes it easy, he can live to be 100.
Okay. Dad?
Well, come in, sweetie. I'm sorry to pull a stupid stunt like this on Christmas Eve.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine.
Oh, Dad, how can you say that?
Well, I guess I've just been working too hard. Doc says after a few days' rest, I'll be back in top form.
I'm going to stay here with you.
Nonsense. From the looks of the nurses around here, I'm going to have a ball.
Uncle Gary, I'm going to call my folks for Christmas. Shall I tell Dad that you're in the hospital?
You tell him just one thing, my boy, that I'll see him on D-Day.
Lucy, where's your dad?
Why, he's at work, of course. What are you doing here this time of day?
I thought he might have heard the news before I did. Have you had the radio on?
No, I've been vacuuming, doing my spring cleaning.
I tried at every payphone along the way, but the lines were all tied up. Let me use your phone, huh?
Calm down, Doug. What's the matter?
A bomb. They said it went off in the executive offices.
What executive offices? What are you talking about?
Oh, busy signals. Again, it's no use. I was out on the road. The report came through on the car radio. A bomb in Des Moines, in Dad's bank.
Not your father?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
But you don't know. What was the rest of the report? Oh, look, I'll turn on the radio.
No, please don't. I want to get it straight from the source. I tried the bank and the paper and the police.
Didn't you call your home?
How? How could I do that to Mother?
Well, you must call her, Doug. Dial her direct right now.
No, wait a minute. I got another idea. Hello? Dad? Well, yes, on the car radio. I was out of the office. I've been trying desperately to reach you. Are you all right? Oh, thank God. Well, yes, as long as you're okay, that's all that matters.
Give him all my love.
Lucy sends love. Right. Okay, Dad, goodbye. Whew. Boy.
You see? You should have taken the advice you gave me. Don't jump to conclusions.
Well, I know, but this was such a near thing, honey. He has a cold. Mom made him stay home today. He'd been trying to reach me to tell us not to worry. And he said to tell your dad he'd see him on D-Day.
Well, old buddy, it's the 15th of May, and time for us to make some plans.
You bet, Gary. Where'll it be this time?
Well, I'm for keeping the destination a secret.
You mean from our ever-loving families?
Mm-hmm. Don't you agree?
Sure do. How about getting away from all civilization?
Well, it suits me. Any ideas?
Yep, I got a dandy. What about up at the lake? That Wisconsin fishing lodge where we went one summer.
Hey, that's beautiful. But it's pretty inaccessible without a private plane.
We'll get one.
You still flaunting that pilot's license?
You better believe. If you'll come more than halfway, we can rent a plane in Chicago.
That's great.
We better meet on the 5th, if you can get away.
Nothing's going to stop me. I'll see you at the airport in Chicago about 10 o'clock that morning.
Doug, you're just in time for lunch.
1 whole week of glorious vacation. And you know, I didn't tell a soul that we're getting married tomorrow.
Well, I don't think it's going to be a surprise to anybody.
Least of all our dads.
Oh, Doug, I'll be so relieved when tomorrow's over.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, honey, I don't mean us. It's just that, well, once this reunion has passed, there'll be nothing to worry about.
If you mean the computer, I've got plenty to worry about when I get back to the office. They're accusing me of breaking the darn thing.
I hope it never works again.
Lucy, love, computers are the way I earn my, our living.
Not by turning them into fortune tellers.
No, not fortune telling, but a chance to open up the whole future so we'll know which way to go.
Not if the future only lives...
Don't say it, Lucy. I'll admit the machine must have had some bugs in it. But ever since that day, the tape has come out blank.
You were tampering, Doug. Trying to turn it into a human brain.
Superhuman, you mean? That's what's so eerie.
Some kinds of medicine are too strong to take.
Honey, how can a computer know that?
It can't, silly.
This one did. It behaved as though we'd gone one step too far.
Oh, look, I'd like to forget it.
Oh, so would I, at least for the next 7 days. It's our time to celebrate. So, cheers.
Oh, you sound like our dads.
Did your old man get off on schedule?
Yes, early this morning before I was up.
And still the big secret about where he was going?
Yes, but I happen to know he had an airplane ticket to Chicago.
Uh-oh, you cheated. No one was supposed to know. But Chicago, I don't know. That seems like an odd place for them to have a reunion.
Especially since he asked me to help him find his fishing rod. Well, lunch is ready. Come on.
How about a little background music, huh? I'll turn on the radio.
Why is it that you can always get a station with music, while all I ever get is...
We bring you a special news bulletin.
Uh-oh. Shall I try again?
No, leave it on. Let's eat.
A report has just come in of the crash of a private plane in an Illinois wheat field. Details are not available at the moment, except that a farmer allegedly saw a small green plane flying low. Later heard an explosion. And now a fire is spreading rapidly over a section of his property, out of control.
Hey, this is good, Lucy. How'd you fix this chicken?
Well, it's a new recipe. It's good, isn't it?
Oh, it's great.
I have just been handed an update on that plane crash. Checking with the Chicago airport, we have been told that a small green Cessna took off from there this morning.
Yeah, you know, Dad used to have a green Cessna.
Oh, but he hasn't had an airplane in years.
Well, I know, but he's still Lucy, this report is coming from Chicago.
Oh, it couldn't.
And here is still a further report on the tragedy. We do not know the names of the victims, but it has been established that the plane had 2 occupants. The pilot, who was known to airport officials as the flying banker from Des Moines, and a male passenger.
Oh, Lucy.
Repeat.
Oh,
the pilot, who was known to airport
They were
officials
going to
as
that
the flying banker from Des
lake
Moines,
in Wisconsin.
and a male passenger. We will bring you further developments as received by the newsroom. It is assumed that both men have perished.
Dear God. Oh, no, this time it really happened. There can't possibly be any doubt.
And absolutely no way that we can help them.
That damn computer. It knew. It knew, you see. It knew there would be no reunion.
But I'm glad it was wrong. Now will you believe that computers don't know everything?
It was right, Lucy. It said...
It said one of them would die. But both of them? It's better this way.
Better?
Well, they were closer than brothers. And after all they went through together over the years.
Yes. Yes, I suppose if they'd had their choice, it's what they would have wanted.
We interrupt again to bring you further information on that plane crash in Illinois. Names will not be released until after the next of kin have been notified. But our report goes on to say that, incredible as it seems, there is one survivor.
Doug!
Which one? But that is not our story. Two men met in a moment of violence when either could have died, but both were spared that time, until finally, for one, came the inevitable. Why is an accident fatal to this person while that one is spared? Some say predestination. But how many times, it seems, that a whim of fate makes a split-second change of direction, if... Tragedy? No. But mystery? Yes. The mystery of the universe. I'll be back in a moment. Some predictions turn out to be true, but it has never been proved that this is anything but happenstance. So I urge you to refrain from looking into a clouded crystal ball and look forward to a long and happy life. For no one, not even a scientifically programmed computer, can cope in advance with an unanswerable question. Our cast included Robert Dryden, Jennifer Harmon, Ken Harvey, and William Redfield. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents...
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Truth, a philosopher once said, is the most scarce, the most rare, the most precious commodity in the world. And yet, the supply has always been far in excess of the demand. And who can deny it? Or, put it another way, falsehood never lacks for hospitality, while truth usually starves in the streets. Our mystery drama, Small Money, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Tony Roberts. The quiet of the night is shattered by the shrilling of a police whistle and followed by the keening of a siren. Sounds to constrain the heart and ice the blood. Once again, violence has burst forth in the city. Once again. She lies on a richly inlaid floor, a golden girl in a magnificent apartment. What beauty, what wealth. But what difference now? She lies on the floor in simple white slacks and sweater, the costume familiar to millions. But around her breast, another color is spreading slowly, seeping softly. A dark, angry red. He looks at her. He sighs. He has seen so much of this. But of course, there is no way to get used to it.
Yeah, it's Lieutenant Schaefer over at Endicott Boulevard. It's a homicide. A doc can work out the details, but she's dead enough. Name's Susie Standish. That's right, the golf champ. Well, I guess she just won't win the tournament on Sunday. Get the team over here, start going. Hey, you don't have to bust the glass in the door.
I'm Stanley Standish. Where's my wife?
Just take it easy, Mr. Standish.
Where's my wife?
In the morgue.
All right, how do you know it's her? How do you know it's Susie?
The body was identified by her sister.
How did it happen? Who did it?
Look, you want to sit down?
No, I don't want to sit down.
Just have a seat anyway. Here. It's some coffee.
Who did it?
It's nice and hot. You need it.
Tell me who did it.
At this point, we don't know.
At which point will you know?
Look, you got to pull yourself together.
Don't you tell me what I have to do.
It was a burglar. She must have surprised him.
She's dead, isn't she?
Yeah, she's dead.
You don't know. You don't know how good she was, how sweet, how kind. She was number one on the tour, you know?
Yeah.
And I can tell you, no one resented her. No one. All the girls. No one was jealous of her. No one could ever say a bad word about her. All the publicity, all the money, none of it ever turned her head.
Yeah, I read stories about it.
Well, you could believe every one of them. What are we sitting around here for? Shouldn't we be doing something?
All right, take it easy, huh?
I don't want to take it easy. I want some action.
All right. I'll tell you what we can do. We can go over to the apartment.
The apartment?
Yep.
The apartment where she was... Oh, no. No, I don't want to go over there.
All right, now look, sooner or later, you're going to have to.
No, I don't ever want to see that place again.
The way it looks, it was a robbery. I guess you're the only one who could tell us exactly what was taken.
It doesn't matter anymore.
Oh, yes, it does. We might be able to trace some of it. Well?
Sure, it figures. The trophies.
Trophies?
The way things are today, I didn't believe in keeping anything of value in the house.
They were valuable?
Oh, she had 8 of them. 3 were sterling silver. 5 were gold. Oh. Just for the metal alone, she said today's prices, they'd be worth between $25,000 and $30,000. More. That's why I didn't want them in the house. You understand?
Oh, yeah. Now, do you want to give me a list of those trophies plus a description?
Yes, I'll do that right away. The trophies, that's what that animal was after. That's why he was here. That's why he killed her. My fault.
Your fault?
Well, why did I let her become a golfer, you know? I mean, we could have led a different kind of life. She'd be alive today.
Hey, now, look, you can't blame yourself.
But I do. You see, Lieutenant, she was a librarian in a small town in Ohio. I was with the men's tour. I just qualified for my card. I felt I could become the greatest in the world. We fell in love, and that was that. We were living from hand to mouth, but we didn't care. We had each other. Doesn't that sound cornball?
I guess most true stories do.
One day she looked at me and she said, I'll never forget it. She said,
Honey, I want to learn how to play golf.
Hey, one golfer is enough in the family.
Oh, I didn't say I wanted to be a golfer. I just said I want to learn how to play golf.
Why?
So I can play a round with you sometimes.
Forget it.
Why?
Well, because you'll never be good enough to go around with me.
Oh.
Oh, look, I know that must sound, but it's true, you know. I mean, I'm a professional. I perform at a certain level. I don't play golf. It's not a game to me. It's a job I work at.
The fact is, if I don't know how to play golf, then I just can't really understand what you do. I want to be able to talk about your work with you.
No, believe me, you don't have to. When I come home after swinging those clubs all day, I want to forget all about golf.
I still say we should play golf together.
Susie.
Stanley?
When she called me Stanley,
I knew that was the end of the argument, so one morning we went out to the first tee. I spent some 15 minutes trying to acquaint her with the fine points of the stance and the grip and the swing, when she simply smiled at me and said,
"Look, darling, in front of me is a round white ball resting on top of a pointed little peg. In my hand, I hold a metal shaft called a club. Some 400 yards directly ahead is a hole in the ground, marked by a flag. Is all this correct?"
"Yes, dear."
"The idea is to strike the ball with this club so that it goes into that hole, right?"
"Right."
"So, just stand back and let me do it."
Suddenly the ball was swept from the tee. It flew, swift as a bird, straight as a bullet, in a long, high, graceful arc, and came to earth and to rest in the exact center of the fairway, some 230 yards away. I couldn't believe my eyes. "Susie, could you do that again?"
"Sure. Watch this one." Hey, that's even further, isn't it? I think I'm really getting the hang of this thing now.
At first, I refused to believe she had never held a club in her hands before. But it was true. She was one of those people who were born to play golf. She needed some finesse, some experience, but all the basics were there. She had the swing, and people began to notice her. They tried to convince her to enter some amateur tournaments. I thought it would be a great idea.
But I don't think it's such a great idea.
It'll give you something to do.
I have enough to do. Just being your wife.
Hey, you better not say that for publication. That women's lib crowd will really get on you.
Well, you know the old saying, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but your strokes on the golf course are absolutely fantastic.
I know.
Hey, you're supposed to be modest.
Would you rather I were modest or truthful?
Truthful.
I was hoping you wouldn't say that.
Why not?
Because the truth isn't always the best thing.
Oh, yeah, what could be more important than truth? How can you have a relationship if it isn't based on truth?
Oh, darling, successful relationships aren't based on truth.
No?
No. They're based on tact.
I'd rather you were truthful than tactful.
Then the truth. I'd better give up golf.
Why?
Because it'll lead to consequences. You see, darling, I'm a better golfer than you are.
What?
Ask anybody.
Are you serious?
You're all right. You're good enough for the tour most of the time. You make some money in the bottom half of the scores. Now and then you even win a tournament.
Susie...
It was hard enough to begin. Let me finish. But, darling, I'm a natural.
Who are these people you've been talking to?
The most important one is me. Myself. I know what I can do with a golf club. Well, Stan, you can't have two golfers in the family.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
Especially if it's the wife who outclasses the husband. Stan, if I'm going to enter tournaments, I'm going to win. And we're going to lose control of it.
I don't know if you read the sports page. I don't know if you follow golf, Lieutenant. Yeah, a little bit. Well, she caught on from the very first. And the reporters started coming around, not to see me. Oh, no. At first I was in kind of a daze. Until this one writer ran into me one day. His name is Pete Farrow.
Hey, you must be Stan Standish, huh?
Yeah, I guess I'm hardly a household face.
Oh, that's a mixed metaphor.
That's because I'm having a mixed drink.
More than one, if you ask me.
Yeah, but you're supposed to be the guy who's asking me, remember?
Yeah, well, I guess you know what I want to ask you.
Let me guess. How does it feel to be the wife, beg your pardon, the husband of a star?
More or less.
Well, sir, in vino veritas, that's Latin.
In wine there is truth?
Exactly. Or is it, precisely? What does it matter? You're probably asking yourself, where does this jock come off to spout Latin, huh? I used to spend a lot of my time in the library.
Is that a fact?
Which place is where I met sensational Susie. But, to answer your question, if I can remember it, you see, sir, I accept reality.
Which reality is this?
That I'm just a journeyman golfer. I can just hang around par. That gets me 10th to 23rd money, just about. It's a nice living.
It beats mine and coal.
Yeah, but Susie. Susie. She's the golden girl. The gem of the tour. Why am I telling you all this? Isn't that what you write in your own column?
Well, how do you feel about it?
She's 1 in a million. They love her. Not for what she does.
But for what she is.
Yeah. Hey, you wrote that, too.
Yeah. She just radiates warmth and humanity. Her smile is not merely a movement of the lips. It's an expression that's straight from the heart. They love her.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself. Which is why I'm giving up golf. I'll never be anything, and she'll always be everything. I hope that answers your question. So that's why you decided to give up the game, huh? Yes, Lieutenant. I had no choice. I guess you could say it gave me up. Just like that? Yeah. Just like that. And you never regretted it? The lieutenant is an idiot. But I had to talk to him. Of course I regretted it. A moment hasn't gone by that I haven't regretted it. But how can I tell that to him or anyone else? How can I tell him that I regretted it so deeply, so badly, that last night it finally all exploded inside of me, and I killed her?
Now, that's a surprise. Perhaps it's not too great a surprise to veteran, sophisticated followers of our stories who take nothing for granted and suspect everybody of everything. The question is, will he get away with it? Well, don't take anything for granted there either. To be continued in Act 2 shortly. Deceive not thyself by over-expecting happiness in the married state. Remember the nightingales, which sing only some months in the spring, but commonly are silent when they have hatched their eggs, says the learned Thomas Fuller. It's a rather complex thought, but we get the sense of what he means. And we know that Stanley Standish over-expected happiness in marriage, and when he was disappointed, he killed her. But of course, the police do not know that, nor is he disposed to tell them.
And you never regretted giving up golf? Well, it's like I told you before, Lieutenant. It gave me up. I mean, when we first got married, she followed me around the men's tour. Now I was following her around the ladies. And it didn't bother you? Well, of course. It was bothering both of us. One night we'd come home from a party. She just won the Open. And we just simply started to talk about it.
Stan, you missed the Southern States Invitational.
Yeah, I know.
But you had a chance to win.
Oh, an outside chance. I probably have placed my usual 18th, taken home my usual $3,500.
You're giving up?
No, that isn't true.
I can see signs of it.
Well, the fact is, I guess I gave up a long time ago.
Oh, Stan.
Well, you're the star. You know what I am? I'm referred to as her husband, who also plays golf.
Darling, I'm sorry.
For what?
For doing this to you.
Oh, the fact is, I did it to myself. You know, you didn't want any part of it. I pushed you into tournament golf.
No, Stan. I wanted it. I tried to keep it from you. But the minute I got out on that golf course, I just felt I knew I was at home. I belonged. I couldn't be happy anywhere else.
So, then, there we are.
I was afraid. I am afraid of what it can do to our marriage. I've tried to give it up. I've tried to walk away from golf, but I can't. I'm living when I'm on that course. I'm sorry.
Oh, hey, it doesn't have to be the end of the world. I did go to college, remember? True, it was on a golf scholarship. But I did get a degree in business.
That's it.
What's it?
You're going to manage me.
Manage you?
Yes. I need a manager. All this money coming in, it has to be invested. The endorsements, the commercials. Well, somebody has to handle all the contracts. Look, darling, you and I have been muddling through it somehow. But now, let's put it on a firm basis. Manage me. Be my manager.
Oh, what am I supposed to do? Become a guy who lives off his wife?
Oh, darling, I need you.
Oh, sure.
Well, somebody has to do it.
Well, then get somebody to do it.
Well, who can I trust? Who loves me? Who's always going to be looking out for my interests? Oh, Stanley, don't be old-fashioned and... Yes, I'll say it. Stupid.
No.
It's not the way it was in the old days when sports stars were just well-paid heroes. Today we've become enterprises, corporations. Honestly, Stan, sometimes I think the least of it is when I'm swinging the club. Just look what's piled up on that table. Offers to appear in a movie, to do commercials, to invest. Oh, darling, please.
Well...
Please.
And so I became her manager, her agent, whatever you want to call it. I became one of those guys I never had any use for. But I began to see how useful, even how necessary they are.
And did she listen to you?
Oh, yes. She didn't want to know anything except what she had to do on the course. All the money, all the business decisions were mine.
Mm-hmm. I understand from what I read in the papers that you made a few bad investments.
I also made some good ones. That's how it goes. Now, why did he bring that up? What's he driving at? Nothing. What can he know? What can he prove? She was killed by a burglar who took the trophies. No one saw me do it. I'm in the clear. No point getting worried about it. Even as far as Foster is concerned. Everybody knows I had dealings with Foster.
Stanley.
Well, what do you want to see me about, Foster?
Right now, it's about lunch.
Well, I'm not hungry.
Ah, then let's get to business.
Who says we're going to talk business?
You're here, aren't you?
Well, maybe it's curiosity.
It could also be cupidity. People make a lot of money with me.
People have also lost their shirts. What am I investing in?
Foster Enterprises.
Which does what?
Which considers special situations.
Legitimate special situations?
That word legitimate now. You can't give it a hard and fast meaning.
Why not?
Because legitimacy varies with geography. Depends on where you are.
In other words, what could be crooked here is legal somewhere else.
Perfectly legal. So, what do you say?
I should have said, get out of here. What's crooked is crooked. But I listened. And I agreed. I gave him money. And I must say it showed some spectacular results.
Susie happened to ask me one day.
How are we doing?
Great. You're a cinch to take the Lady Grey tournament.
No, I mean financially.
Isn't that supposed to be my department?
Oh, sure. Except...
Don't tell me. I know. Polly.
She doesn't mean any harm.
She does, but let it go.
I just wish you and Polly would like each other.
I'm prepared to like Polly. She hated me from the first minute she saw me.
Oh, Stanley, she doesn't hate you. She's my sister. My only sister. My only relative. She practically raised me.
Well, I give her all that, but the fact is, she hates me. And she thinks I'm cheating you out of your estate.
Oh, Stan.
Well, it's true. So, she's been steaming you up.
I'm not steamed up.
Okay. Let's go over the book.
No, let's not. Look, darling, I trust you.
But I insist. To begin with, here's a bank statement. I want you to look at these certificates. Also, these checks.
Stanley, do we... I never knew we had so much money.
And this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Forget it.
It's just that she's my sister.
Tell Polly from me that anytime she cares to, she may send her own accountant here to examine the books. I wonder if this lieutenant, who seems so sympathetic, actually suspects me. Is it a pose? I don't know. But I do know this. Sooner or later, Polly is going to show up and start screaming at me, accusing me. Let her. I'm ready for her. And speak of the devil. I guess I better answer that, Lieutenant.
I've been looking all over for you.
Polly.
So, the criminal returns to the scene of the crime.
Polly, this is Lieutenant Schaefer of the Homicide Squad.
I've already met Lieutenant Schaefer. I am not impressed.
What do you want, Polly?
I want you to hang for Susie's murder.
But I didn't murder Susie.
That's a lie. Lieutenant, he's the killer.
Well, lady, you have to have some kind of evidence.
He went through her money. He gambled it away on phony investments.
Is that true, Mr. Standish?
It has to be true. He's doing business with Eben Foster. You lost all her money. She faced you with it. You had to kill her.
Polly, poor Polly. You want it to be true, don't you? You need it to be true, but it isn't.
It is.
You say I killed her because I had squandered her money? What's the truth? I tripled it.
It's a lie.
Oh, the documents are there.
They're phony.
The money is there.
It's a counterfeit.
Now, miss.
I know what I must sound like. A mad woman. But, Lieutenant, I tell you, he killed her.
Why, Polly? Why?
I don't know why. But you do.
Polly, I want to help you.
You killed my sister, and you won't get away with it. You don't believe me, do you, Lieutenant?
Well, lady, in our business, it's all facts and evidence.
He had a motive.
You claim he was losing her money. That could be a motive. But it isn't, because he wasn't losing her money, so that's out the window. Now, what other reason would he have?
That is what you are being paid to find out.
We'll do what we can. Because your sister was celebrated, the media will keep it alive for a while, but we have so little to work with. I'm sorry. Believe me.
What you're saying is he's going to get away with it.
Look, we've set a special phone number. We've asked anyone who might have some information to call us.
I have some information. I'm giving it to you in person. Why do you disregard it?
We've checked him out. He wasn't aware of it. But we've looked into his activities carefully. There's no talk of another woman.
I never accused him of that.
We don't feel he had any reason to be jealous of her. He hasn't swindled her out of her money. So I ask you, Miss Darling, what is or was his motive?
I don't know. I only know he did it.
All right, Polly, dear. You stay with that. Make a fool of yourself. Keep screaming that I'm the killer. And the more you yell, the better for me. I'm sorry, Polly. I'm sorry I had to kill her. But I had no choice. You're right for all the good it's ever going to do you. I killed her, and I'm going to get away with it.
Brave words, bold words, but certainly there seems to be a basis for them. The police are evidently content that he's innocent, and in the final analysis, theirs is the only opinion that matters. But if he wasn't swindling her or cheating on her or resentful of the fact that she was having an affair, which she wasn't, why did he kill her? I think by this time you should know. All the clues are there, and Act 3 will be here shortly. Love. By popular consensus, love, or the lack of it, which some people call a manifestation in reverse, is the basic motive force of the world. No argument here. But love can mean many things to many people. Love can have an infinite variety of subjects, not to mention objects. One thing, however, we do know about love. It is no stranger to death.
I know you're feeling all upset, Miss Downing. Would you like me to have a police officer see you home?
No. No, thank you, Lieutenant. Stanley, please. I can forgive you. Confess. Sooner or later, it'll all become too much for you to bear. All right. Don't say a word. Just think about it. Goodbye.
Well, she sure doesn't like you.
It would have been anybody Susie fell in love with. She didn't want her to get married. Polly's about 12 years older. They were orphans. Polly's been like her mother. She gave Susie her whole life. And then Susie ups and marries and leaves her all alone.
Yeah. Great deal of bitterness in the world. So much of it unnecessary. I should tell you something. Nobody says you killed your wife.
Oh?
Nobody says it isn't what it appears to be. A burglary and homicide. But people are going to follow through on her sister's suggestion. They'll question whether there's some truth to her charges.
My financial life is an open book. It was, as far as my honesty with my wife's money was concerned. Eben Foster, he taught me things I never learned in college. I didn't want to know how the money was invested. There were rumors he financed drug operations. I couldn't say. That he promoted riots, even revolutions in foreign countries. I didn't know. All I knew was he always gave me my money's worth. And great advice.
Stan, I have a little venture.
Count me in, Foster.
Without knowing what it is?
If I did, would it matter?
No, I suppose not.
Tell me something, Foster. Why do you cut me in on these deals? You got enough money of your own.
I like you, Stan. I like you because you're basically conservative.
You can say that. Look at the unorthodox way you work.
Unorthodox, but conservative. I bet on sure things, and I respect small money.
Small money?
What's the small money, Stan? Too many people make a pile, and they forget. They don't watch the little stuff, and it starts to trickle away. And one day they look around, and it's all gone. Keep an eye on every dollar. You remember that?
And I remembered. Well, I didn't become a skinflint exactly. I was becoming rather thrifty. Susie noticed it.
Thank you for waiting, ladies and gentlemen. Passengers holding seat numbers 19 through 37 can now board the plane.
Come on, baby. That's us.
Hey, that's the rear of the cabin. The tourist section.
Well, that's how we're going, Susie.
Oh, we can afford first class?
Well, it's not a question of affording it.
It's a question of needing it. Like if this were a 4-hour flight, you'd need the extra room for resting, but to pay twice as much for 47 minutes in the air, it's wasteful.
But we've got the money.
Hey, we've only got it for as long as we're judicious.
Hey, that's a great word.
I'm in charge of finances.
Okay, Scrooge.
Stick with me and you'll die rich. Why did I say that to her? It was the first time I ever used the word die in speaking to her. She didn't notice it, but why had I used it? I don't know. Something was bothering me. And then I realized I wasn't playing golf. I missed it. I needed it. And so one afternoon I sneaked away. I went to some club up in the country and I played for 18 holes. I felt marvelous. And then in the clubhouse, someone said,
Hey, Stan, let me buy you a drink, huh?
Oh, well, it isn't Grantland Rice, the greatest sports writer that ever lived.
No, I'm too young to be Grantland Rice if he was still alive, and I'm too old to be his reincarnation. I'm just Peter B. Farrell. Hey, you were absolutely sensational.
Was I?
For a guy who hadn't held a club in his hand for 5 or 6 years? Well, you always had a good swing.
Did I?
What you needed, I always thought, was patience.
Patience?
Well, call it confidence. You always felt you had to kill the ball. You didn't trust your swing then. I mean, the way I saw you do it today.
I went around in 80.
Well, sure, your putting was rusty, but putting was never your problem, was it?
No.
And you always had the touch with the irons. I mean, you could cut 10 to 15 strokes off that score. And now you're shooting 70 and below. Well, you're a threat.
No more. It's too late.
Why?
Well, she's the star. She's America's sweetheart. I'm in her shadow. I just couldn't make it happen, that's all.
You know what I think, Stan? I think you gave up too easily and quit too soon.
That's the day it started. That's when it rankled. I said, I gotta get this monkey off my back. Playing privately, I got my game down beautifully. So I thought I'd enter a tournament. I told her. She didn't go for it.
Stan, don't.
Why not?
Because, darling, I don't know how to tell you.
Well, tell me the truth.
Well, the truth is, you're not good enough.
Yesterday, up at Birch Forest, I shot a 64, and that's a tough course.
But you didn't shoot it in a tournament.
What's the difference?
One word. Pressure. That's what pro golf is all about.
I'm playing in the tournament.
Hello, Stan.
Oh, what are you doing here, Farrell? The winner's back in the locker room.
Oh, no. You're going to be my story.
Why?
Because you got the human interest. You're trying to come back.
Oh, some comeback. 9 shots behind the leader, 16th place.
So you're still going to take away some money?
Oh, yeah. It's like I've never been away. I'll never be able to play a round of golf as long as she's alive. And the minute I said it, I knew what I was going to do. Or had I known that for a long time? There was a revolver. An old .32 that belonged to my brother who died long ago. Nobody even knew about the gun. It was buried in a closet somewhere. And there were bullets.
Stan, honey. I'm sorry about the tournament.
It's okay.
What are you looking for in that closet?
This.
A gun? Oh, you shouldn't have a gun in the house.
I know. I'm going to get rid of it.
Oh, good. I'm even scared to look at it.
Turn around.
Why? Stanley, what are you doing?
Susie, please. I have to.
No, Stanley. No.
I have to. Don't you understand? I have to. I had to. I don't think anyone heard the shots. I gathered all the trophies together. I messed up the place a little so it would look like there'd been a struggle. It was late at night. No one saw me as I went out the back entrance, and I drove away. Clear and clean. There were just a few things to do. Get rid of the gun. I stopped at the edge of the bridge. I threw the gun in the water. It would sink forever in the mud. And now, the trophies. What to do about them? Destroy them somehow. I looked at the heavy sack beside me. They could be worth over $30,000. What did Eben Foster say? Watch the small money.
Hello?
Foster? It's, Stan. A question.
Yes?
Suppose you had some merchandise you wanted to get rid of in a discreet manner.
What kind of merchandise?
Precious objects, you know the sort of person?
Contact a gentleman called Purvis. No names need be mentioned. He'll give you the best deal.
I'll give you $8,000 for the lot.
Why, the weight of the silver and gold alone is...
So, why don't you go to one of them big jewelers on the avenue?
Well...
Number one, you'd have to tell them who you are. Number two, you'd have to tell them what this is and how you got it.
Yeah, but
do I ask you questions like that? What do you say? All right, here, 10 big ones, cash. Take it or leave it.
All right.
Oh, Mr. Standish, come in. Sit down.
Thank you. I just dropped by to see if perhaps there was some progress.
Not much, I'm afraid. You know how these things are solved? One of the killer's friends will turn them in for a reward.
Oh.
Why don't you offer one?
A reward?
A big one. You can never tell. It might produce results.
How big?
The bigger, the better. Could you offer $50,000?
Why not? Why not, indeed? Why 50? Why not 100,000? I was the killer, and I was absolutely in the clear. I'm sorry I shot her, but she took away the most important thing a man has. His pride. Well, it's time for me to drop in on police headquarters and my routine visit with Lieutenant Schaefer. A nice man. I rather like him. Anything stirring, Lieutenant?
Oh, a few false alarms, but you have to expect that.
Should I raise the ante?
No, it's good enough. Give it a little time. Excuse me. Lieutenant Schaefer.
You in charge of the Susie Standish murder?
Yes. You have any information?
The guy that knocked her off and stole the trophies. He left them here with me. I don't know his name, but I know what he looks like. And when he left, I wrote down the license number of his car.
Oh, that's good.
Is it good enough to get the reward?
Well, if you got all that merchandise, it's all yours.
I'm around the corner. Give me 2 minutes.
Bingo.
Oh, what is it?
These crooks, they all make stupid mistakes. He went out and fenced the trophies. Now, that was incredibly stupid.
Oh, it was?
Well, sure, the fence knew what they were. He knew there'd be a reward. You see?
Oh.
The reward would be bigger than the gold and silver he could realize from them.
Oh.
And it's good money. Nice, clean, legitimate. He'd be crazy not to do it.
You mean the, fence to whom the crook went has now decided to report to the police?
Uh-huh. It's our lucky day.
Penny wise, pound foolish. Had he thrown away the trophies, he would have been completely in the clear, but he was interested in the small money. Now, some of you purists may claim it was his word against that of offense, but the trouble was that they found the 10,000 on him. Well, he'll be gone for a long time, but I won't. I'll be back shortly. Who steals my purse, the poet said, steals trash, but he who robs me of my good name, And just as important as one's good name is one's vocation. And some people have a talent or a calling, a work that they must do if life is to have a meaning. To some people, it's something cosmic, like finding a cure for a disease. To others, it may be something seemingly trivial, like a game of golf. But, as one of our characters said, different strokes for different folks. Our cast included Tony Roberts, E.V. Juster, Larry Haynes, and Ian Martin. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. A Chinese proverb holds that nobody's family can hang out the sign, "Nothing the matter here." There's wisdom in that, don't you agree? Think about your own family. Isn't there at least one skeleton lurking in your closet? At some time and for some reason, it will surely reveal itself. The consequences have raised Cain with ruling powers, business, and even love between two persons. That is why Dr. Tom Lodge, a young resident in a Boston hospital, has long safeguarded a dark family secret from his wife, Nancy.
Tom, what are you hiding?
Nothing, darling.
Now, that doesn't ring true. We don't have secrets between us. Or do we?
Our mystery drama, The Recluse, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Roy Windsor and stars Tony Roberts and Patricia Elliott. When we are young, family, especially our immediate family, is to us the world in microcosm. And we know that we are part of a self-contained unit in which we are fed, clothed, and protected. When we become adults, however, we can view our parents and relatives more objectively. Uncle Bill never was really that amusing, was he? And why did Father always unthinkingly vote the straight ticket? Because he read only the sport pages. And so family unity becomes subject to the strains of objective thinking, as we are about to find out.
I'm home, darling.
So you are. What a treat. Give me a kiss. What happened? It's only 6 o'clock. Did the patient die?
You're too much, Nancy. Hey, something smells good.
Stew. Or call it boeuf bourguignon. It's all the same.
Oh, that's a sacrilege, and you know better. And no, the patient did not die.
It was a hot appendix, and she'll be up on her feet tomorrow. Now, what's the news of the day?
Well, not good.
My mother?
No, arthritis is wicked, but I don't think it's a killer. No, it's your grandmother in White River. She died this afternoon. Your mother called.
I see.
Your mother wants us to attend the funeral. She can't.
Well, neither can I. I just can't up and leave the hospital. My mother should know that.
Well, somebody has to represent the family, and your mother and you are the only living relatives. You can't not go, Tom. You seem so unfeeling. After all, she is your grandmother.
I know.
Didn't you like her? I thought everyone liked his grandmother.
Oh, sure, but...
You really adored her, didn't you?
Oh, come off it, Nancy.
Well, first your mother sounded if she didn't care that her mother had died, and now here you are not caring either and feeling that her death is an imposition.
Hey, what are you so worked up about over this old lady? I mean, you never even met her.
Maybe I'm lucky. What was Mrs. Schuyler, some kind of witch?
No, but... oh, well, let it go.
Why won't you talk about her, Tom?
Look, I don't remember her very well. I've kind of lost track. Hey, look, let's have our...
Supper will keep. You realize, don't you, that the more you evade the subject, the more you arouse my curiosity. Now, tell me about your grandmother.
Well, the Schuyler family's been in White River for hundreds of years, dating from before they built the inn, a place named Riverfront. My grandmother's lived there all her life.
An old inn? Oh, like the ones you see on the book covers of Gothic novels?
Yeah, something like that. It's on the edge of the river, and it's more than 100 years old. 20 rooms. Most of them were closed off when the inn was closed to travelers.
And you explored every one of them, didn't you?
As a matter of fact, I did.
But you don't remember her very well. Isn't that what you said? Okay, Doctor, what's the mystery?
There is none. Really. Grandma lived in 3 rooms, never went out. She's been a recluse since my mother and I left.
Why? Heartbroken to see you go?
No, not exactly. Hey, how about dropping the subject?
No, siree. There's a skeleton in the family closet, and I want to know what it is, and I'll find out tomorrow.
Pardon?
When we reach White River.
Now, look.
It's all decided. We're driving up for the funeral.
But...
No but about it. What is this dark secret?
It goes to the grave with her. My grandmother's death has laid that skeleton to rest. Forever. You stay here, Nancy, in the waiting room, huh?
I'm not sitting here while Mr. Martin reads you the will. As your wife, I'm entitled to know the provisions of your grandmother's will.
Oh, what am I going to do with you? All right. Come in.
Come in, Dr. Lodge. Ah, Mrs. Lodge.
See? He expects me in his office.
It's nice to see you again, Tom.
Thank you, sir. My wife, Nancy.
How do you do?
Hello.
Well, sit down, if you please. It's been several years, Tom.
Yes, sir. 6.
And you're a doctor in a big Boston hospital.
Oh, a resident.
How interesting. I telephoned your mother.
She couldn't be here for the funeral. Yes, arthritis. She's pretty much confined to her house.
Yes, so she told me. Well, tasteful service. Simple, but reverent.
Thank you for attending, Mr. Martin.
Well, your grandmother was my client and a friend. You didn't know her, Mrs. Lodge?
No, only by hearsay.
Is that so? Hearsay, indeed. Well...
Tom's told me that she was a recluse.
Well, I suppose she had become so. Of course, she was an old woman and set in her ways.
And what were those, if I may ask, Mr. Martin?
My grandmother was austere, self-righteous, and unforgiving. She turned her back on my mother and me 6 years ago, and we've never heard from her since. We learned not to care.
Oh. Why, Tom?
She never forgave my mother for marrying my father. Grandma considered him several cuts below her social level. Now, let's forget what's past and hear what Mr. Martin has to say.
Yes. Well, the provisions of her will are clear and simple. You, Tom, inherit her entire estate.
The old inn and the 15 acres surrounding it?
And the small house where Mrs. Meggs lives.
Tom, it's a fortune.
Well, I don't know about that, but... Well, the land is valuable, but the inn...
Well, it's in bad disrepair.
And useless.
I'm afraid that your grandmother let it go over the past few years. It's weather-worn and rotted.
And mice have replaced the ghosts of all those old travelers. Well, it'll have to be raised and the land sold.
Yes. Well, now, your grandmother left a codicil to her will, Tom, in her handwriting. Whatever is realized from the sale of the inn and the land is to be paid to the bank.
But why? Was she in debt? Is that the skeleton in the large closet, Tom?
Why don't we just leave it that way, Nancy?
Yes, might be best, Mrs. Lodge.
But it's not the truth, is it? A woman like your grandmother, why would she get herself into debt, and over what?
Well, family matter.
So it wasn't her debt. Tom, was it yours?
Look, darling, it's really unimportant.
I don't think it is. I want to understand what this is about. Did you know about this indebtedness? Is that why you and your mother lost touch with your grandmother?
Well, I'll file the will for probate, Tom. Do you want me to dispose of the inn and the land and carry out your grandmother's last wish?
Yes, I'd appreciate it, Mr. Martin.
Tom, how did you get into debt and for how much? I really do have a right to know.
If you persist, Nancy, you will regret the day you said, yes, I'll marry you.
Darling, no matter what you did, I'll never regret that decision.
You'd better tell her, Mr. Martin.
Yes, perhaps I should. Well, Tom's father was assistant cashier at the Merchants Bank over there across the street. 6 years ago, in February 1970, Tom's father...
My father stole $70,000 from his bank and disappeared, and neither have been seen since, him or the money. Now, are you satisfied?
Oh, Tom, darling.
My mother and I were so ashamed that we slunk out of White River, and I'd hoped I'd never have to come back here and face the old neighbors. The sins of the father.
How cruel. Your grandmother renounced your mother and you for something your father did?
Well, that was my grandmother's way. And now, in the codicil to her will, she makes me responsible to see that her estate is sold and the proceeds paid to the bank. I still can't be free of what my father did. I'm still made to feel guilty because he grabbed a bundle and flew the coop. Now, do you understand why I didn't want to come here for the funeral? And why I hope my father has already had his.
Sit down, Ruth.
A cold wind. Coming on to snow.
A cup of hot tea will do you good.
Nice of Tom to invite me to the funeral.
He always was nice as a boy.
Yeah, a nice wife, too. What happened now, Lil? You got any idea?
He'll sell, is my guess. Except for Tom and his mother, the old lady was the last of the line.
Yeah, last of the Schuyler family. Well, I can't complain, but it makes me feel kind of peculiar that I won't be working the land no more. 40 years. Now, how about you, Lil? You putting up stakes? Ain't your sister Fay someplace south, Lauderdale?
I'm thinking about it.
After all you did for the old woman over the years, I thought maybe she'd leave something to you. It's a nice little house, I'd say.
Not her ladyship. She was a tight one. Well, I better get up to the inn and light a fire for him.
Every once in a while on a snowy night, I wonder what happened to him, Lil.
To the father?
Yeah. Snowbound. The car's found stuck in the snow next morning. No sign of him or the money. Where'd he get to, Lil?
All I remember is he stormed out of the inn and disappeared.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Gone. Without a trace.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, it's just Rufe's dog. I'll chain him up in the barn.
Thanks, Mrs. Meggs.
Anything else I can do? I left bacon and eggs in the refrigerator and
No,
there's
nothing.
bread.
Thank you. That's fine.
Well, then I'll say goodnight and get back while I can see my way. We'll have snow. I wouldn't wander around, Tom. The old place is falling apart and some of the floors ain't too firm. I'll say goodnight.
Mm-hmm.
Good night. Good night, Mrs. Meggs. Ooh, it's creepy.
I hate this place. There's been a pall over it ever since what happened. I'll tell you one thing, Nancy. I am not spending the night in this mausoleum.
What did happen to your father? How could he have gotten away?
Search me. The police went all over the inn for days. There was no trace of him.
You lived here as a boy?
Yeah, sure. My friends and I used to play games here. You know, hide and seek. I remember those days.
And you were the hero. I mean, did you ever hide where no one could find you?
Oh, well, there were lots of places. Cubby holes, one room with a false wall, trap doors in some ceilings.
Oh.
It's a wonder one of us was never found.
Maybe that's what happened, Tom.
Huh?
But did you have a special hiding place? You knew the old inn better than anybody else.
Good Lord. The sealed room.
The what?
Yeah, the sealed room beneath the long clothes closet off the entry hall. Oh, but no, it's impossible.
Is it? If your father couldn't have gotten away because of the snowstorm, he must still be here.
Or what's left of him.
Well, what have we here? Old deeds have a way of coming to light, and the skeleton in your closet can be made to rattle because of an inquiring mind. If a major premise and a minor premise are true, so is the logical conclusion. Tom Lodge's father disappeared. It was impossible for him to have left the old inn. Therefore, he never left the inn. I will return shortly with Act 2. It is unusual and unlikely for a person to disappear and never be heard of again. Exceptions are rare. Rip Van Winkle, to be sure, but that was fantasy. Dr. Livingston, and that was fact. Both were presumed to be lost, but after their disappearance, neither was accused of a crime. Tom Lodge's father was. He absconded with $70,000, and therein lies a difference. He was a criminal and in danger. What happened to him? Tom Lodge hopes to find out.
Strike another match, Nancy, and I'll let myself down the ladder.
Haven't we got a flashlight?
In the car. I'll get it later. I want to see if anything's in there right now.
You could slip and break a leg, Tom.
No. The ladder's strong. Let's strike a match. It's really black down here. I can't see a thing.
Well, I'll hand the matches to you. I'm flat on the floor on my stomach. Reach up.
Okay. Now, let me see.
Oh, darling, be careful.
Don't worry. Oh, there's the pot-bellied stove and the wood scuttle, a chair, small table, cot, and... Good Lord.
Oh, what is it, Tom? Tom, answer me.
I'm coming up.
Tom?
Yeah. Look, let's get back to the common room.
Tell me, did you... Is there something there?
My father. His bones. A clothed skeleton.
Oh, how horrible.
I've got to think.
You said that the police went all over the inn, Tom. How could they have missed the sealed room?
I don't know. Nobody remembered it, probably.
Well, what was it for?
The caretaker, back around the turn of the century, he acted as a registration clerk and a handyman, and he lived down there.
In that hole in the ground?
Yes. It's a real room with flooring and walls of wood, and it was very snug and warm. After he closed the inn for the night, he lifted the trapdoor in the long closet in the hall and pulled it closed after him.
I see. Then the flooring in the closet was covered over.
With carpeting, and that sealed it off. Unless a person knew a room was down there, he'd never find it.
But you did, as a boy. Was the floor covered over then?
I don't think so. No.
So, the carpeting was laid over the trapdoor recently. 6 years ago? Right after your father disappeared?
Yeah.
Your grandmother must have known about the room, Tom.
Yes, of course.
Would Mrs. Meggs have known about the sealed room?
I don't know. Why?
Well, who was here the night your father disappeared?
No one. My grandmother and Mrs. Meggs. And, of course, my father.
Your father stole money. He came here, and 6 years later we find his remains in a sealed room. Why did he hide? And why did he die?
I can't answer those questions, Nancy. We'll never know the answers.
I know one of them. He came here and told your grandmother he'd stolen money from his bank. Why would he tell her?
No idea.
What if he'd been dipping into your grandmother's money and was caught and stole from the bank in order to replace it?
Oh, that's far out.
Well, your grandmother refused the money. That's why she wanted the proceeds from her estate to go to the bank, to help repay a debt of honor.
Hey, that's pretty far-fetched, darling.
Maybe. I have the answer to another one of my questions. Your father hid here because he couldn't get away. Was he a healthy man, Tom?
Yes? Why?
How did he die? There he was, safe in the sealed room. Did he have a stroke, a heart attack? Did somebody bring him food?
Mrs. Meggs?
Could be. Tom, get the flashlight and let's examine that room carefully. Oh, I feel like I'm in a tomb.
It's my father, all right. Look, where I'm shining the light. You see this break in the skull?
Oh.
Now, that's how he died, Nancy. He was struck a hard blow. He was murdered. And look at this. His watch.
Huh.
See, the strap's rotted, but it's his watch, all right. Look, his initials are on the back.
Oh, let's get out of here.
In a minute. Now it's my turn to ask a question. What became of the money? The 70 grand.
Well, whoever murdered him took it. That was the motive.
Yeah, but it was hot money, Nancy. It was hard to use for a long time. And the sealed room would be an ideal place to hide it.
Where? Where could it be hidden?
And I went over the mattress on the cot. It's not there. And the small closet is empty. Oh, let me see.
In the stove?
Why not?
Tom!
How about that? Look at this wad of money.
Wrapped in oilskin. Oh, I'm afraid, Tom. Leave that money and close off the room.
Well, there's only 15,000. 55,000 is gone. Someone squirreled it away.
Tom, let's go back to the hotel and think it through.
Okay. I'll telephone my mother. Maybe she'll know the answers to some of our questions. Gee, you are scared, aren't you, darling?
Of course I am. Someone committed a murder for money. We found it. If the murderer discovers that we know, he may try to kill us.
There, Shark. Down, boy, down.
Thanks, Lou. Have a chance to talk with Tom?
Nothing to talk about, Roof. What's on your mind?
Well, if you don't sell the land, maybe I could tenant farm it for him.
I'd say he'd want to sell.
Yeah. Well, if I had 2 dimes to rub together, I'd buy it.
Oh, you can always get work, Roof, so you said.
Yeah.
You change your mind?
Oh, I've been thinking about it, that's all.
I'm getting on. The winters around here are mighty rugged. What if they could use me down south?
Sure. An experienced field hand like you, I'd say so. Why, what got you thinking about moving south?
I guess you did, Lil. Talking about your sister down in Lauderdale. That's where you're going, ain't it?
Oh, I think so. Of course, if the old lady had left me the house. But she didn't. You got money laid aside?
Ooh, little.
I could help you out, Roof. Not with much, but enough to give you a stake.
Oh, no, it's mighty nice of you, Lil. When you thinking of heading on down south?
As soon as I can sell my furniture and pack, we could spell each other at the wheel.
Yeah. Oh, I'd like that.
Then it's settled.
I'll be back after I make quick inspection about the inn. If the snow's piling up, maybe I could drive Tom's car down here and put it in the barn. Otherwise, it might get stuck in the morning.
Oh, yes, that's true. It's happened before.
Yep, I remember. Tom's father. Chains. That's what you need in heavy snow. Mr. Martin had 'em.
The lawyer?
Yeah. He left that night around 10 o'clock. I saw him drive away. Chains. That's what got him through. You didn't know he'd been to the inn.
Thanks, Mother. This has been very helpful.
Well?
My father did manage my grandmother's money, and he had begun to dip into it. So he dipped into the bank to repay her. That's why he absconded with all that money.
How did he think he'd get away with robbing the bank?
Oh, who knows?
Your grandmother must have been furious.
Well, it was through her that he got his job at Merchant's.
He must have loved your mother very much.
Yes. Well, I'm afraid he wasn't much of a banker.
Oh, it's all tragic, and they're both dead because a willful old matriarch couldn't form him into her own image.
Well, let's pay a visit to Mr. Martin. I'll turn this money over to him, and he can give it to the bank.
15,000? What about the rest?
It's gone. Can't be traced now.
I wonder. The snow's beautiful.
You won't think so if it doesn't light up, darling. Driving is no fun in the North Country.
Come in, come in.
Thank you. Forgive us for calling at your home.
Oh, perfectly all right.
Oh, what a charming room.
Thank you. Well,
let me get right to the point, Mr. Martin. I found the remains of my father in a sealed room.
What? Your father?
He'd been murdered.
In heaven's name.
And here is 15 of the $70,000 he stole from the bank.
Oh, you stagger me, Tom.
Well, he didn't disappear. He was murdered and hidden in the sealed room, and the money, most of it, was taken away. I came to you.
Well, of course. I'll notify the police in the morning.
Not tonight. We're in danger, Mr. Martin.
Danger? I don't see how.
Well, if the murderer finds out what we've discovered, he'll come after us.
Well, who knows about your discovery?
Well, no one. Except you, of course.
You didn't speak to Mrs. Meggs?
No.
Why not?
Well, we think that she must know something about all this. She was in the house the night my father vanished. You know that, Mr. Martin.
I do?
Well, that's what my mother says. I talked to her half an hour ago, and she had it from Ruth Box.
She'd had what from Ruth?
That you were at the inn. He saw you drive away.
Oh, that. Well, yes, now that you remind me, I'd driven out to see your grandmother, but I left quite early.
May I ask a question? I don't mean to be impertinent, but were you aware that Tom's father was stealing from his mother-in-law?
Well, goodness, no.
You didn't check her account periodically?
Well, very seldom. I thought it was in good hands. Your father's.
My father stole for the purpose of making investments. You were his broker. Didn't you ever wonder where he was getting his money?
You're on dangerous ground, young man.
I know it, Mr. Martin, but we mean two different things. I'm not worried about slander. I'm worried about my skin. Nancy's and mine. We're in danger, and I think you know it.
"200 years ago, Samuel Johnson remarked, 'There is nothing which has been contrived by man through which so much happiness is produced as by a good tavern or inn.' True enough. All gone now, swallowed up in progress, including Riverfront, an old New England inn which has now divested itself of a murder and its remains. There are more surprises when I return shortly with Act 3. Other sins can only speak. Murder shrieks out. That metaphor by John Webster from his 16th century play, The Duchess of Malfi, best expresses the repugnance we feel when we learn that someone has been murdered. Murder cries to be solved. And Dr. Tom Lodge confronts one, that of his long-missing father. We still have 3 suspects, and one of them is the handyman at Riverfront, Rufus Boggs.
Lord Almighty, heaven help us. Oh, come on, open up.
Come in, Rube.
Oh, Lil.
Ooh, what's wrong? You're white as the snow.
He was there all the time, Lil.
What are you talking about?
Tom's father.
You sound crazy. Now sit down and go slow. Now, what's this about Tom's father?
I found him in a room in the cellar.
Tom's father?
I was going round the inn. I was riverside when they drove off, leaving all the lights on, and I went up to the door, and it wasn't closed tight. I opened it and called hello. And then me and Shark stepped inside, and he began to bark, and the hair went up on his back. Scared me stiff.
Go on.
He ran into that old hall closet and barked his head off. There's a trap door there. Did you know that, Lil?
No. A trap door to where?
Well, a room, sort of, under the common room. I had my flashlight, so I kneeled down and played the light around it. And I saw it. A skeleton.
Oh, my.
Stretched out on a cot.
Oh.
It gave me a terrible turn.
A skeleton?
Tom's father. It has to be. That's where he's been these 6 years.
And they drove away?
That's right. We'll have the police swarming all over the place soon, and there'll be questions like, what do I know about it? And I don't know nothing, Lil, nothing.
Neither do I. Now, you leave the talking to me. All I know is Tom's father bolted out of the house and slammed the door behind him. That's the last anybody's seen of him.
And I was in the barn all evening, except when I left my room to quiet Shark. And that's when I seen Mr. Martin drive away. His car, anyway.
Well, we better go back up there, Roof.
What for?
Well, they found out the murder.
He was murdered?
Well, that's my guess. The man wouldn't just stay in there and starve himself to death.
No, I guess you're right.
Tom and the wife made the discovery, and you can bet whoever killed his father is going to do something about it.
Like what?
Like get that evidence out of there and then kill them. Now, we've got to stop that, Roof.
What's the gun for?
Well, I may need it.
Why don't we wait for the police?
No, there's no time. There's no time at all.
There was a message at the hotel desk?
Mrs. Meggs telephoned. She has to see me, and she's driving into town.
When did she call?
Half an hour ago. Sure to be here any minute.
You were pretty rough on Mr. Martin, darling.
Yeah, but his role strikes me as funny. I mean, funny odd. Look, he was my father's friend and broker. He must have wondered where the money was coming from for those stocks my father bought. On the other hand, people up here pretty much mind their own business. Oh, it's all very confusing.
Not all of it. There was a murder.
Mrs. Meggs.
Oh, Tom, the most dreadful things happened. Rufus killed himself.
Oh, no.
Killed himself?
You found him out, and that's why he did it. You found the room and the skeleton.
Where did you find Ruth?
At the inn. The door was unlocked. I went in with Shark and turned on the light. And there he was, Ruth stretched out on the floor, dead, shot in the head. I near fainted. I ran back to my house. I didn't know what to do.
You didn't call the police?
Well, I phoned you. Well, then I chained Shark in the barn and went into Ruth's room. And I found the money.
He had hidden it in his room?
Well, not all of it. Just about $5,000. I can't believe it, Tom. I can't believe it. I brought it to give it to you.
Ruth Boggs. He was such a gentleman old man. Gosh, I don't believe it either.
He killed himself because he was found out.
Yeah. Well, I guess that should clear up the mystery. You'd better stay here in the hotel, Mrs. Meggs. I'll get you a room.
No. I'll go back and be there when the police come. And the ambulance. I'm half out of my head with grief, Tom.
Yes, it's a terrible shock. Well, we'll be out in the morning if we can get through.
Oh, they'll have the roads cleared. Never fear. Well, I don't know what to say. Good night.
That's a blow. Ruth Boggs. Gosh, I've known him since I was a little boy. Kind and patient. He was a little slow, but he was a good man. He must have gone off his trolley.
Mrs. Meggs is a liar.
Nancy, your imagination...
It's lucky for you I've got some. Ask yourself a few questions, darling. From what you remember, did Ruth ever go into that inn?
Oh, well, rarely. But, he saw us drive off, and maybe we left the light on or something.
So he goes in, finds the skeleton, and shoots himself?
Well, that's what Mrs. Meggs says.
His dog is always with him?
Sure.
So the dog went into the inn with him?
Go on.
Then how come Mrs. Meggs heard the dog howling outside?
Yeah.
Mrs. Meggs had said goodnight to us. Why did she want to return to the inn? Not for the reason she gave, Tom. I think Ruth told her what he found, and they returned to the inn together, and she shot him.
Oh, that's crazy.
Is it? What about this? Where did she find the $5,000?
In his room.
Just like that? She could walk into Ruth's room and just like that find $5,000? If he'd stolen the money, he'd have hidden it.
Yeah, well, all right, that's the point. Her story does sound kind of pat, doesn't it?
Sure, because it's a lie. Darling, she murdered Ruth just as she murdered your father 6 years ago.
All right, look, just saying it doesn't make it so. I mean, how do we prove it?
2 ways. The police can check on the gun used to kill Ruth, and they can also help us to find the rest of the money. I kept asking myself, where did it all go?
Well, for all I know, it just flew away.
Oh, that's what I think, too.
Are you serious?
Very.
The money flew away?
Yes. You give me a day with the police, and I think I can find that money, and when I do, we'll put Mrs. Meggs behind bars for life.
Nancy, where have you been? I've been worried to death.
I told you where I'd be, darling, with the police. You want to hear something interesting?
Go ahead.
Every time your father placed a stock order, he placed a similar one from Mr. Martin and paid for all of it.
What?
That's right. I'll make a guess. Your father and Martin were in collusion. Your father used your grandmother's money with Martin's tacit approval.
You mean the two of them were dipping into the old woman's funds?
That's what it looks like to me. Your grandmother demanded an accounting, and to repay her, your father robbed his bank.
Oh, gosh, it gets worse and worse.
But it's going to get better and better, darling, because the police have supplied me with 2 very helpful pieces of information.
The gun?
Yes. They traced the gun. Rufus Boggs never had a handgun as far as the police can tell, but old man Meggs did, and he had a permit to carry it. The permit expired when he died, but the gun was never turned in. It was Meggs's gun, which was used to murder Rufus.
Well, that should clinch it.
Without question, she murdered Ruf. But what about your father?
Were the police helpful there?
Oh, very. Did you know that Mrs. Meggs has a sister living in Fort Lauderdale?
No.
Well, she has, and they are very regular correspondents. Remember what you said, Tom? That maybe the money just flew away?
Yeah.
Well, it did. Can't you guess?
You're telling me that...
Exactly. Now, let's call on her and see if she doesn't fall apart.
Well, it's still beyond me. Killing your father and then taking his own life.
Is that what you think he did, Mrs. Meggs?
Why, it's plain as the nose on your face, Tom. Well, why would a man shoot himself unless he was guilty of some terrible crime?
I guess you're right. I've decided to sell the estate, Mrs. Meggs, because I'm tied down in Boston, and I just couldn't manage the place from there. I'm sorry about that. You've lived here?
Rent-free for over 30 years. That was part of the agreements when Meggs and me moved out here.
Yes, I know. Well, if you would like to stay on...
No, thanks. I don't want charity.
Have you thought about what you're going to do?
Well, Meggs left me a little insurance, and I kept it tucked away. I might move to where it's a little warmer than up here. Arizona, maybe.
Not Florida?
Pardon me?
Isn't that where your sister is?
Why do you ask?
Your sister confessed that there are 5 savings accounts in Fort Lauderdale banks in your name, Mrs. Meggs. And the police here in White River want you to explain how it happens that there is a small fortune waiting for you down there.
Over $15,000.
It's no business of theirs.
Oh, yes, it is. I found $15,000 in the stove in the sealed room. You placed 5 more where you said Ruf had hidden it, $20,000. That plus the 15 makes $35,000. Half the amount my father stole from the merchant's bank.
How do you explain that, Mrs. Meggs? And how do you explain that the bullet that killed Rufus Boggs was fired by your handgun?
My handgun? I never in my life owned a handgun.
Your husband did, and he didn't fire that shot from the grave, did he? You murdered Ruf to save your skin, Mrs. Meggs, so you'd better tell me, and tell me quick, what happened 6 years ago to my father.
I didn't touch him.
He didn't crush his own skull, Mrs. Meggs.
Martin killed him. His friend, Martin.
That's more like it. Go on.
Your father came to give your grandmother money. She turned him away. He had the money with him. Martin spoke to me, said he'd divide it. Half for him and half for me. I was afraid.
I'll just bet you were.
Well, then he struck your father and killed him. We hid the body in the sealed room. And
from time to time, you dipped into your half of the money and sent it to your sister for deposit.
And you murdered Ruf to cover the old crime.
Well, I didn't know what to do. I was crazy with fear. I just lost my head.
I doubt that, Mrs. Meggs. You deliberately murdered the old man.
Tom, please, be merciful.
If you and Martin don't hang for the crime, the court will be merciful. You're cold-blooded killers. You deserve to die.
The thief who understands his business never steals in his own neighborhood. An old Arab precept. But greed and opportunity usually go hand in hand. What a killer does not understand are the consequences of premeditated murder. Not for the victim, but for his relatives and friends. There are degrees of crime, from petty thievery to grand larceny. But murder is the worst and most repugnant. I will draw the curtain on the Recluse when I return shortly. Tom Lodge and his mother had lived for 6 years under a pall of shame. But then 2 deaths lifted the curtain, and the truth was revealed. What Tom's father did was wrong. What was done to him was worse. I can report with pleasure that Mrs. Meggs and Martin were sentenced to prison for life. And for all I know, they are still there, still a burden to taxpayers like you and me. Our cast included Tony Roberts, Patricia Elliott, Francis Sternhagen, and Court Benson. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
CBS News follows on WBBM Chicago.
CBS News. In Indianapolis, the last stand of Anthony Karitzis is over. I'm Jerry Landay reporting on the CBS radio network. For more than 60 hours, mortgage executive Richard Hall was a hostage with a shotgun to his head and a wire around his neck. In Indianapolis, Don Webster tells how it ended.
Anthony Karitzis is now in the custody of police, and if nothing else, he will be subject to psychiatric examination. After a bizarre news conference in which the gunman stood with a sawed-off shotgun wired to his hostage's neck, Karitzis finally agreed to surrender. The hostage, mortgage executive Richard Hall, was released unharmed. It's significant that although the local prosecutor agreed to give Karitzis immunity from prosecution, he does not have similar immunity from federal charges. Possession of explosives, having a sawed-off shotgun, or kidnapping are among the possible charges. The incident lasted 2.5 days. Karitzis was unhappy because of a $130,000 mortgage he had. Among the stipulations to free the kidnap victim was that the mortgage would be forgiven. Don Webster, CBS News, Indianapolis.
Earlier, Karitzis' brother described him as not crazy, but a person who'd been broken, a businessman fighting for his life. More news after this. The president of India, Fakhruddin Ali, is dead of a heart attack. He was 71 and had only returned from an official visit to Malaysia. On Tuesday, the Indian president canceled all engagements. Doctors had said he was suffering from extreme exhaustion. 31 Democratic members of the House Banking Committee have issued an appeal to the Federal Reserve Board. They are asking Board Chairman Arthur Burns not to do anything to frustrate the administration's economic stimulus package now being debated in Congress. Specifically, Committee Chairman Henry Royce and others were asking the Fed not to tighten the nation's money supply in the name of controlling inflation.
If the price of tomatoes, for instance, goes up because they were frozen out in the recent cold weather, we don't think that that should induce the Federal Reserve to jam on the monetary brakes and throw this country into a recession just because the price of orange juice or tomatoes has gone up. We think that those acts of God are not something that the Federal Reserve should attempt to compensate for.
Observers in Washington called the committee's move unusual. So far, no comment from the Federal Reserve. The Census Bureau says in a report that the fertility rate of American women has dropped to its lowest level in history. There are now over 7 million fewer children 13 or younger than there were just 7 years ago. The Bureau says that between 1970 and last year, the preschool age population fell by nearly 2 million. Elementary school age population down 10.6%. The Census Bureau says the figures underscore the inclination of couples to rear smaller families. The Secretary of State, Cyrus Vance, has called on Congress to repeal a law prohibiting American purchases of Rhodesian chrome. The Carter administration is calling for a ban on the purchases as a persuader to speed the Smith regime toward black majority rule. The Soviet Union has joined in a new round of polemical warfare with China. A commentary in the Soviet Party newspaper Pravda accused the Peking government of anti-Soviet attacks in the spirit of the Cold War and of building up international tensions. The signature on the commentary, Observer, gives it special status. It was in response to a Chinese charge that Russia has wild ambitions to subjugate China. I'm Jerry Landay, CBS News.